Let's freaking go, guys. Oh my goodness. Yes, of course, it is a glorious day because the New York Knicks will be sweeping the 76ers here today because, of course, it is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. Happy Mother's Day. Make sure you wish a happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. But also, it's a glorious day. I, of course, have the draft lottery on. And boy, oh boy, everything that I have been dreaming of, that I have been hoping for, thank goodness it happened. The Indiana Pacers dropped down to the 5th pick. Hold on, let's get to it. They dropped down to the 5th pick, y'all. The Pacers lose their pick. They don't have a lottery pick coming in, a miserable year, and they lost their pick. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so happy. So let's get ahead. Let's start the show. Let's see each other. We got a couple things to go over, but oh my goodness, just got hit with phenomenal news before we go live. So let's get ahead. Let's do it, y'all. Of course. Man, what a beautiful day. The Lakers get to sweep the 76ers, y'all. The Indiana Pacers have a season of misery, and it ends with them giving away their pick to the Los Angeles Clippers. The number 5th pick will go to the Clippers. Oh my goodness, and of course, we are indeed sweeping our way through the Philadelphia 76ers here today. I hope you all got the brooms out. Here today. Best believe I got the broom out. We're sweeping these dudes up out of the building. I can't wait for it. Oh, I'm so happy. It literally just made my day. It just made my day. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so happy. The Pacers don't even get a lottery pick from this season. Oh, thank the Lord, thank goodness. I was so concerned. Because you know Tyrese Halliburton's going to come back. He's going to be spectacular. I was so concerned that they were also going to add AJ DeBansta or Peterson or Boozer or Wilson, Caleb Wilson. But no, they're adding nobody. They just get Zubac. Cool. Try winning with that. We will see. Oh, I'm so happy. I might be happier that the Pacers lost than I might be for the Knicks sweeping today. Mostly because I expect the Knicks to win the series anyway. We're not worried about that. But oh, I'm so happy. Thunder Pride. What's up, Thunder Pride? Also kind of happy the Thunder also didn't move up into the lottery. Thank goodness they have the 12th pick. But at least they have the 12th pick. Oh my goodness, I was watching it, bated breath. I was looking at the time. I was like, we got to go live in another minute. Please announce as the Clippers have the 5th pick. That was the lowest the Pacers could fall was 5. They had the second worst record. The lowest they can fall was 5. And they fell to 5 and they lose their pick. Oh, what a glorious day. What a glorious draft lottery. I'm spending more time talking about the draft lottery than the game here tonight, but I expect our Knicks to win. No OG Anunoby still, but that's fine. They have not announced the top 4 picks. All we know is the teams that are in the top 4. So we know the Washington Wizards are up there. We know the Chicago Bulls jumped up in there. Who else jumped in there? I don't know. I'll tell you guys when we come back and they'll announce the final 4. I actually kind of hope that the Washington Wizards win the pick. They've been bad for so long. Give them something to be happy about. I'm rooting for the Washington Wizards fans, not necessarily for the organization. The fans deserve something to be happy about. Give them the lottery pick, please. Whew. Ooh, Jimmy Poe, what's up, Jimmy Poe? Ruzande, what's up, Vic? Appreciate you guys. Ian Park, what's up, Ian? Yeah, you're wearing the purple suit. The blue suit with blue. I promise it's blue. How can we lose Knicks in 4? We're not changing the suit. We're not changing anything about the outfit. Still got the blue pants on. Got the blue suit on. Blue tie, orange shirt, red hat. We're not changing any of it. Here we are. Joel Palin, what's up, Joel? Nope, my bro, not today. New York gonna not do that because if New York sweeps Philly today, Maxey's gonna call the police on Brunson. Ain't nobody coming to your rescue, brother. Ain't nobody coming to your rescue. It is inevitable. Jimmy Phillips said Hawks didn't get a good pick and the Pacers lost theirs in the win. Win-win. Yep, the Hawks also didn't move up, but they still have a lottery pick. That's fine, as long as you don't move up. We love it. Now come back and show who are the other 4. I know Washington's in there. I know Chicago's in there. Those are the 2 I remember. I was just so happy they announced Clippers at 5. I was like, thank goodness, the pick conveyed. Y'all. Utah is also up in there. So it's Washington, Utah, the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Chicago Bulls. Okay, I'm fine with this. Don't give the Jazz number 1. Give them the 4th pick. Give them number 4. I don't care. Don't reward Utah's disgusting display of tanking. Please don't do that. Give Washington Wizards the pick. Here we go. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum is out. Here you go. The 4th pick will go to... Give it to Utah. The Chicago Bulls. I wanted them to get 1. I wanted them to get one. Of course. They're going to give the first pick to the Utah Jazz so they get the Bands who win the BYU. The third pick goes to the Grizzlies. Give Washington the one pick at least. Give Washington one. Utah. Give two to Utah. Number two, the second pick goes to the Utah Jazz. The Washington Wizards get the first pick. I'm happy for the Wizards fans. And how apropos, they sent John Wall as the representative for the Washington Wizards the last time the Wizards had the first pick. So the first pick goes to the Wizards. Yes, sir, Mark. First pick goes to the Wizards. Second pick goes to the Jazz. Third pick goes to the Grizzlies. Fourth pick goes to the Jazz. Whoever dislikes the lottery, I don't know. You guys must dislike fun. I'm having a blast. As somebody who's no longer has to watch my team end up in the lottery because we were so bad, I get to just celebrate the result of the lottery. Oh my goodness, there you go, Washington. You get AJ DeBanster, you win the lottery. Second pick probably gonna be Darren Peterson, who's gonna end up going to Utah, which is fine, cool, sure, good luck with that. I think Peterson's gonna be fantastic. And then the third pick is likely going to be Cam Boozer, although there's a lot of Caleb Wilson talk also going around. He could also go up to number two. But I think first pick will end up being AJ DeBanter. I'm happy. I'm happy with that result. I'm happy. Last year we had the horrific result of Dallas jumping all the way up into the lottery after the disastrous Luka trade. I'm so happy. Shams Charlie up here talking about something going on. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care, Shams. I don't care. Let's get to the basketball game now. Let's get to the reason why we're all here. The New York Knicks are in the building to sweep the 76ers. They have an opportunity here today. Josh Hart dealing with a hand injury. Of course, he's playing through it all. OG Anunoby is out here today. Mitchell Robinson, of course, is playing. He only missed one game with illness. Joel Embiid is dealing with a hip issue, but he is probable he will likely play here today. I'm fully expecting it. Whew. Chaos Kid, what's up, Chaos Kid? Paper Dog, what's up, Paper Dog? George Jones, Pacers. Boy, what a beautiful day for Knicks fans everywhere. The Pacers lose the pick after all of that losing and tanking. The basketball gods smited thee. No, you will not have a lottery pick. You tried to play in our faces. Kurdish, what's up, Kurdish? If Philly wins 4 straight, I'm moving out of New York for sure. They ain't winning 4 straight, brother. There's a reason why we got the brooms out. Delu Marie, what's up, Delu Marie? Trey doesn't deserve it. Trey's not going to be on that team for long, Delu Marie, I'll tell you that. He's going to spend maybe a year or two there on a transition period before AJ DeBanster truly becomes a superstar. And then they're getting Trey Young up out of there. Trey Young's just out there to sell tickets. Trey ain't part of the future of that team. Appreciate you guys. Vito, what's up, Vito? Shout out everybody in the chat. Thunder Pride said, I think the Grizzlies might get it. Oh, thank goodness the Grizzlies didn't. Well, the Grizzlies would have got it, would have been fine. Anybody but Utah. Utah ended up with the second pick. All right, fine. I wish the Bulls would have gotten a higher pick. I mean, they're at 4. They're going to end up with a fantastic player anyway. The top 4 is really good in this draft. I mean, the top 10 is really good in this draft. CEO King, what's up, CEO King? Who got the picks? Number 1 is Washington. Number 2 is Utah. Number 3 is Memphis. And number 4 is Chicago. And then, of course, number 5, because the Indiana Pacers dropped out of the top 4, goes to the LA Clippers. Oh, my goodness, what a glorious day. I'm so happy. Now, all we need is our New York Knicks. To just complete the sweep here today. Come out with the right mindset, fellas. It is Mother's Day, y'all. It is Mother's Day. So, of course, we have to talk. Look at the yellow. There's some green and yellow, obviously. So it's almost see-through. You could see through it. You could see the Brunson through the broom. I got the yellow broom out. I didn't even think about that. I got the outside broom. Because why would I use the inside broom to sweep up the 76ers? They're trash. They're outside. We got to sweep them away. Oh, man. Chicken Feed. What's up, Chicken Feed? Marcus Miller. What's up, Marcus? Stir Show. What's up, Stir Show? This round sucks. This round of the playoffs, it's not looking like a great round, honestly. The Knicks are on the verge of sweeping the 76ers here. The Pistons and Cavs played really fun, interesting games. That's a 2-1 series. The Lakers-Thunder series sucks, obviously. Everybody expected and has come to fruition a 3-0 series lead for the Thunder, and the sweep is on the way. And then the other series, which is the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on San Antonio Spurs, which we will be live later tonight for, is interesting. Paper Dog said the Lakers are doomed then? The Lakers didn't have a pick in the lottery, brother. What do you mean? Sons Jen, what's up, Sons Jen? Raymond, what's up, Raymond? Lano Monos, what's up, Lano? Nothing less than a sweep. We are out here looking to sweep the 76ers up out of here, brother. We got to get them up out of here. All right. let's go through it. What time have we got? We got about 10 minutes before tip-off. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. So real quick, let's do what we have been doing because we are in game 4 of this series. We know what to expect. So let's run right through. Let's leave the broom right. Oh, you can't see it. Let's leave the broom right here. Nah, let's leave the broom over here. It's yellow. I didn't even think about that. It's yellow. Yellow has a little bit of green in it, and therefore it's picking up that it is making it a little see-through, which is pretty funny. All right, let's go through our box score the way we normally do. Lionel Moses, Corey Thornton, what's up, Corey? Paper Dog said, talk about coming back from 3-0. That ain't happening either, brother. They didn't have much of a chance anyway. All right, so let's go through this. We have Paul George for 20. Paul George had 15 points in the first quarter. Can he score more than 20 points here today? I don't know. He might. The legs seem to just be leaving this man as the game continues to go on. He comes out on fire, nice and rested, until ultimately he doesn't have the legs to continue moving forward past that first quarter. Ian Parkin said, wins the draft. Maybe we can get another Brunson to slip to us. Maybe, Ian, maybe. Maybe they already did in last year's draft with Mo Diawara. Who knows? We'll see. The draft is usually in June, like middle of June, after the NBA Finals usually. Not usually, definitely after the NBA Finals. Then we'll do the draft coverage. Of course, we'll be live for the first round of the NBA draft. I hate that they split it into 2 nights. Because definitely I would have stayed live up until the Knicks second round picks, but maybe we'll have to be live for the second round as well. We'll see. Hopefully it is primetime events because the last couple of times they did it, they put the second round on like in the middle of the afternoon. Come on, what are we doing? Right? It should just be one night, nice primetime event, go through 2 rounds, get it over with in one day. Splitting it into 2 nights is so dumb, so stupid. Nobody's even tuning in for the second round anymore. Not even me. Not because I don't want to, but because you put it on in the middle of the day. So hopefully we'll be able to cover them because the Knicks have more second-round picks than first-round picks, but they do have a first-round pick. So, of course, we'll be live for the draft. When the draft comes around, it's usually June, middle of June, 2 weeks into June. So, like 17th, 18th, maybe 3 weeks into June. We'll see. We'll see whenever. It's scheduled. We can look it up, but that's not a big deal right now. What it is a big deal is covering this basketball here today because the Knicks, of course, will complete the sweep. Ajit, what's up, Ajit? No Brunson for 30. We do have Brunson for 30. Let's go through it. We got Paul George for 20. We'll see if he can get it. Karl-Anthony Towns for 25. This is interesting because he hasn't been a huge scorer in this series, mostly because of the fouling and the flailing from both he and Joel Embiid getting each other in the foul trouble. So Karl-Anthony Towns for 25 points, but it is Mother's Day. And we know Mother's Day is a very, very important day for our guy Karl-Anthony Towns. I'm rooting for him, rooting for his success, but it might not come in the way of scoring a bunch of points. It might come in the way of maybe getting one of those triple-doubles that he's gotten a couple of times this postseason. But we'll see. I'm expecting a fantastic game from Karl-Anthony Towns here today. A failed challenge is the usual. Travel, player fouls out, successful challenge. Usual things that we have on our bingo cards. But then we get to Deuce McBride. And up here we have Deuce McBride for 3 threes. Now he's coming off a rough game in game 3, in which he didn't shoot it well at all. I thought the defensive impact was solid. It was fine. But again, the name of the game in the NBA, the name of the game in basketball is to put the ball in the basket, of course, right? So Deuce McBride, he's got to do what he does best offensively, and that's knock down threes. He was 1 for 6 from three-point range in game 3. So I'm looking for him to have a bounce-back shooting night here tonight. Darnell Grant, what's up? Or Darryl, what's up, Darryl Grant? Appreciate you, brother. We have any player for 3 blocks, triple-double. This we're eyeing Karl-Anthony Towns for. Come on, big cat. I mean, not necessarily get a triple-double, but threaten for a triple-double here tonight. We got Edgecombe for 20. If Philly wants to extend this series, they're going to need performances from Paul George, performances from Edgecombe, Maxey, Embiid. Of course, we'll get to them. But knowing that they don't have much of a bench, desperately, they need a guy like Edgecombe to have a good offensive night. I know he's got his hands full trying to guard Jalen Brunson, but I'm fully expecting VJ Edgecombe to come out with his hair on fire considering the season's on the line. A logo 3, as always, a lot of the usual things we usually have with a shot clock violation. Here we go. Joel Embiid, 30 points here tonight. He has not scored a bunch of points in this series, which obviously credit to the Knicks defense, credit to Towns, credit to Robinson, who I think have done a fantastic job of guarding him, even with all the flailing and the flopping and foul baiting and all the things. Obviously, they get into foul trouble, but also shadow area Hook Porty is the third-string center coming in whenever they do indeed need another body out there to not pick up silly, cheap fouls against Embiid. But they've done a great job of keeping him out of the paint, keeping him out on the perimeter, and just making it really tough on him. Of course, he'll knock down a couple of these shots, but you got to live with it. You're not going to take everything away from him. You get the Josh Hart 12, 5, and 5. Now, Josh Hart is dealing with a little bit of a hand issue. He's not on the injury report. He's just going to give it a go, as always. Rose, what's up, Rose? AP, what's up, AP? I'm not making predictions. I just want to say good luck to us. Yes, sir, AP. Appreciate you, brother. Joseph, what's up, Joseph? I want to sweep today so I can I want to sweep today so we can get a long break before the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, no OG Anunoby yet again here today. As a matter of fact, I don't know why I'm using my pointer when we have our sweeping instrument here. We got the broom. We got to sweep them up out of here. T.O. King said you should put sweep on the board. We're not going to do that because that's just the Knicks win, obviously, right? And I don't want to do team A wins versus team B wins. We just want to get it as the game goes. Take Cowboys, what's up, Take Cowboys? Mr. Nixon with the Mr. Nixon. Let's get this closeout game, yes, sir. Young LA, what's up, Young LA? Sean of a Gun, what's up, Sean? We're taking over under 14.5. Joel Embiid. Fallovers? Definitely an over, brother. Spends half the game on the floor. Jagged Terrier, what's up, Jagged? Pistons will go to the finals against OKC. We'll see, brother. You got to get past the Cavs first. That's a 2-1 series. Who else do we have? Take Cowboys. Dom Anthony, what's up, Dom? Oscar Ruiz, what's up, Oscar? Bible, what's up, Bible? Shot Collars, what's up, Shot Collars? So we're going to use our trusty sweeper, our broom. I'm going to call it a sweeper. Obviously, it's a broom. We're going to use our trusty sweeper here as our new pointer here just for today. Just for today. What else do we have? We have, this is the OG Anunoby alternate square, so obviously it would usually be Anunoby for 20 points. With OG Anunoby out, we're going to throw Shamit Shamit and Alvarado combined for at least 2 threes here tonight. So that could be 1 from Shamit, 1 for Alvarado. That could be 2 for Shamit. That could be 2 for Alvarado. Whatever the case may be, these 2 players combined got to get us 2 threes here tonight. That is a big proponent to help fill in the missing points from OG Anunoby, of course, not playing here today. We got a jump ball. We got a Brunson 30 piece as usual. He's dominated this series, but offensively, they've got nobody to really guard him. So we're looking for Jalen Brunson to do his thing here today. Robinson 4 offensive rebounds. We have yet to hit this prop so far here in the playoffs, I think. The entirety of the playoffs. We did hit it in the regular season for that last game. I think. I can't remember. But I think we hit Robinson 4 offensive rebounds 1 time. I don't know if it was in the playoffs or not. But either way, Robinson needs to stay on the court, needs to stay out of foul trouble, needs to dominate the boards. It's not even something the Knicks are particularly dominated here in this series, dominating the boards. They've dominated the boards, but that's because they played excellent defense and 4 missed shots. But I need Robinson to get back on those offensive rebounds because that's when he's most dangerous. And Nick Nurse and these other coaches know it for sure because they are intentionally fouling him to get him up out of the game. George said, I got my dollar store broom. Oh, yes, sir. Me too. This is not a quality broom right here. This is actually the broom I use for outside. This is the outside broom. This is not the indoor broom. This is the really crappy broom that is saved for outside usage because that's where the 76ers belong. They're trash. They're outside. Rich Smith, what's up, Rich Smith? Mark, as always, yes, sir, brother. Mr. Nixon said, Shamit got us. He's earned some more minutes as last game. He was really good last game. He's been fantastic. Lance Napier, what's up, Lance? Bible with the Bible, hit the likes. Appreciate you, brother. Sons Jen said today's refs assignments are John Goble, terrible referee, Sean Wright, sure, Nick Butcher, sure, and Andy. And Andy. Shout out Andy. Yeah, those 2 other refs, fine, sure, don't know them. And that's exactly how the referee should be. John Goble is a bad official, you know. But hopefully they have a good night tonight. Obviously, the officiating's been rough in this series. Allow them to play basketball, allow a little bit of physicality. Not overly physical, because that's how players get hurt. I understand it. But allow some physicality. Don't fall for all the flailing and foul baiting everywhere. Force these guys to knock down shots. Trapped in the 90s. What's up, Trapped in the 90s? Mr. Nixon said, any Mitch sightings practicing free throws at 6 a.m.? He's been practicing them free throws, man. He's just never going to be very good at it, unfortunately, for whatever reason. Oscar Ruiz. What's up, Oscar? Deuce, it's going to get loose. Draining those threes. I'm fully prepared for the Deuce game too, Oscar. I think it's in the cards for us here today. We haven't had a Deuce game this playoffs yet, so I'm expecting Deuce McBride to come to, well, kind of. Deuce had a couple of really good quarters against the Atlanta Hawks, but I'm expecting an explosive moment from Deuce McBride in this game where he goes off and knocks down 2 or 3 threes in a row. So that's what I'm looking forward to with Deuce McBride. We have goaltend. We have Bridges for 15. He's been excellent. Since game 3 of the Atlanta Hawks series, and he's been fantastic in the absence of OG Anunoby in the previous game. Expecting a similar result here tonight. We got Maxey for 30. He's yet to go off for 30 at any point in this series. Let's see if tonight is the night with the season on the line. You might as well empty the clip and just take a bunch of shots here tonight. 4-point play, technical foul, and a double-double round out the rest of our bingo card. The usual things we usually have on there. But with that being said, we're going to get ready for the tip-off, so let's go ahead and set ourselves up. Mark, 2 words. Landry Shamit. Somebody's going to have to step up off the bench. It might not be Shamit. It could be Alvarado. It might not be Alvarado. It could be McBride, who's in the starting lineup, but you know what I mean. One of these like ancillary role guys got to step up here tonight. It could be a Mitchell Robinson game. Who knows? Right? But you know what you're getting from Towns. You know what you're getting from Brunson. You know what you're getting from Bridges now after a slow start here in the playoffs. You know what you're getting from your three core guys. Down OG Anunoby, we're looking at some of the ancillary role guys. We're looking at Mitchell Robinson. We're looking at Landry Shamet, at Deuce McBride, at Jose Alvarado, at Jordan Clarkson. Are we going to have a Jordan Clarkson game? Mr. Nixon said, is Deuce starting again? I would expect Deuce McBride to continue to start. I guess the only other option is Landry Shamet in starting lineup, but I do like Landry off the bench. But I guess we can look it up. Deuce McBride, I think, is just a better piece. A better piece to that synergizes much better with the starting lineup. He doesn't need the ball. Is a really great off-ball mover. So is Deuce McBride. So is Landry Shamet. But so starting lineup, Deuce McBride is in the starting lineup, and then same starting lineup for the Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid, of course, is playing. He was probable. Jason, what's up, Jason? We're in here, yes sir, yes sir. Joe said, you guys act like we can't beat the refs we did last game and many other games. No one's acting like that, brother. A G, what's up, a G? Tonight? What do you mean tonight? Tonight? You mean like today? Because it's not night yet? I mean, it's night for some people. Not all of us are in the East Coast. Victor, what's up, Victor? Weiner Embiid said refs favorite the Knicks. He did say that, which is a ridiculous statement. It is a ridiculous statement. Bible said JC's been stepping in. JC's been stepping in the playoffs. He's been fantastic here in the playoffs. He's been really good, really solid. All right, we're getting ready for the tip-off. Let's pull up our game cast for everybody. Mr. Nixon said Deuce can create his own shot. Not really. It's not really a strength of his game. Rich Smith, happy Mother's Day to you and yours. Shout out all the mothers in the chat. Shout out everybody in the chat who has a mother, which should be all of you. Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out all the mothers, man. Happy Mother's Day to all. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Boom, boom, and boom. Boom, boom, and boom. Here we go. Tip-off time, folks. Tip-off time. Let's see how the Knicks come out. Let's see how Philly comes out. In the previous game, Philly came out and smacked the Knicks in the mouth, and the Knicks completely and effortlessly, not effortlessly, they worked really hard, but responded extremely well. Let's see how they respond here today. Let's see how Philly responds after a short turnaround from Game 3 here to Game 4 in early start time. Here comes Tyrese Maxey bringing it down against Deuce McBride as 76ers win the tip. They hand it off to Oubre, coming to his left. Oubre up top being guarded by Brunson, down low to Embiid. Embiid has Towns switched onto him. He has him in the post. Backing him down, sees two, they kick it out to Edgecombe, they get it over to Maxey, he'll take the baseline, Maxey, Euros down the paint, lefty layup, got it to go. Great ball movement from Philly there to open up the game. Gets an easy layup for their star, Maxey. Here comes Brunson bringing it down against Edgecombe. Brunson spins, gets it over to Towns, Towns up top, fakes the handoff, keeps it, Towns, looking for somebody, bullet pass over to Bridges, jab step coming to his left, in the lane, pump fake spins, sees a double team, steps through, layup with the right hand, got it to go. What a beautiful move from Mikal Bridges, being aggressive with the ball in his hands, you love to see it. You love to see it. Here comes Maxey bringing it the other way. Maxey gets two on the ball. They kick it over to Edgecombe. He'll fire up a three. He'll miss the three. Rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Knicks bringing it down the other way. Brunson on the right wing. Picked up by Oubre. Brunson leaves it off for Towns. Towns is the trailer. Dancing with it against Embiid. Attacking to his left. Down the lane. Gets caught in the air. Kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges will swing through to his right. In the paint. Stops. Turns. Spins. Pump fakes. Good defense from Maxey. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart gets it over to Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. Being guarded by Oubre. Has it up top. He's going to look to isolate with the shot clock running down. Gets it over to Josh Hart. He'll catch. He'll pump fake. He'll spin off of Paul George and draw a foul. After Paul George went for the pump fake. Silly Paul George, you went for the Josh Hart pump fake. Wambach said, come on, no slow start. So far, back and forth affair. No slow start for sure. Can't have that, can't have that. All right, I just want to make sure we're going to be ready because I got a feeling we're going to hit bingo, yo. I got a feeling. Towns up top, over to Brunson, right wing three. JB, line me up. Got it to go to start the game. Jalen Brunson. Could be an ominous sign for the 76ers if Brunson's got it going here tonight. Maxey up top. Gets it over to Paul George. He'll fire up a three over Hart. He'll come up short on the three over Hart. Brunson picks up the ball. He's bringing it down the other way, pushing the pace. Head down to the basket. Kicks it out. Josh Hart over to Towns. Towns up top. Being guarded by Paul George, putting his head down. He's going to put him in the post, backing him down. Drop step in the lane, leaves it off of Bridges. Bridges, he's got Joel Embiid guarding him. He's going to fly by him, coming to his right, gets fouled by Joel Embiid, baby. There you go, Mikal Bridges. Extremely active right now. Give me the ball, get out of my way, let me create. That's one foul Embiid. Sons Jen said, oh no, the crowd is full of Knicks fans. Yes, indeed it is. I mean, I don't know why, if you were a 76ers fan, why you would want to come and watch your team get swept and get ran off the court here tonight. I don't know why you would want to watch that. Brunson inbounds it, gets it into Towns, fakes the handoff, keeps it, picks up his handle, fakes the handoff, keeps it, has it up top, looking for a partner. He already picked up his handle. Towns got nowhere to go, lost the handle, hands it off to Bridges, coming to his left off a good screen, step back, foul line, fall away. McHale comes up short, rebounded by Oubre. Here comes Maxey bringing it down the other way. Maxey on the left wing, picked up by Bridges. Maxey quickly looking to attack to his right, down the lane, takes some contact, floater. Got it to go from Tyrese Maxey. You got to be aggressive for Tyrese Maxey if he wants to have his team survive this series and move on to another game. Survive and advance. It has to be the mindset of Philadelphia, but obviously the Knicks looking to end this one here early. Towns up top, hands it off to Hart. Hart up top, swings through to his left, dancing around the Town screen. He's going to put up the pull-up three off the bounce, and he got it to go. Josh Hart off the dribble threes. It might be wrapped for Philly. You got to keep this energy going, though. It's a 4-point lead early here with 9:22 to go. 8-4. Maxey has it on the right wing, being guarded by Bridges. Maxey up top, sees a double team. They get over to Oubre. Oubre on the right wing. He's going to set his feet and fire. Shoots up an air ball, but Edgecombe with the offensive rebound and gets stuffed by Karl Anthony Towns, and the Knicks are pushing the other way. Brunson, sidestep three, give it to me. Shoots up an air ball, a wild shot from Jalen Brunson. Fell to the floor, I think he wanted a foul call. Maxey dribble pull-up three. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Karl Anthony Towns. It's going to stay here with Philly. Wild heat check shot for Jalen Brunson. Don't know why you shot that, brother. Wild heat check shot. Wild heat check shot. Didn't like that at all. Didn't like that shot at all, Brunson. Too early in the game for heat check shots like that. I mean, that would have got the crowd going crazy. They lob it into Paul George, has it up top, gets it over to Maxey, coming off the screen. He's going to fire on the right wing. He's going to come up short again. Josh Hart with the rebound. Good boxing out from Deuce McBride. We're under 9 minutes to go. They get it over to Bridges, who's backing down Maxey, and that's a foul on Tyrese Maxey. And the Knicks getting them in the foul trouble early here. Maxey with one, Paul George with one, Joel Embiid with one. We know they're not very deep at all, so if we get them in the foul trouble early here, it could be wraps for the Philadelphia 76ers because they don't have much of a bench to dig into. Joe said JB was trying to fire up the crowd. I think he was. A little bit of a heat check. He was feeling it. They hand it off to Brunson. Brunson up top. Being guarded by Paul George. Pass fake. Driving it to his right. Takes a bump. Puts up the floater. Can't get the bounce. Was maybe looking for a foul call. Didn't get it. Missed the floater anyway. Here comes Maxey bringing it down the other way. Maxey lobs it down low to Embiid. Embiid in the post. Swings through towards the baseline against Towns. Throws a bullet pass. Edgecombe. Left corner three from him. He's open. He can't get it to go. McBride the rebound. They're pushing the other way. Hit ahead. Josh Hart. He's going to pull it out. He's going to leave it off. McBride has the trailer. A three. Line me up. Got me to go. And that's what we need from Deuce McBride. That's what we need here tonight, folks. 11-4. Here comes Maxey. Maxey up top, being guarded by Bridges. Crosses over to his right. Slip pass to Embiid. Puts up the foul line jumper over McBride, who came over on the help side, and he got it to go down. And now here come the Knicks looking for an answer coming the other way. Bridges will bring it down. He's being guarded by Oubre. He has it up top. Bridges coming to his left off a Brunson screen. They get over to Towns in the high post. Towns fakes the handoff to Brunson, keeps it, swings it over. McBride, another one, give it to me. McBride, another one. I'm trying to tell you it's going to be a Deuce McBride game, y'all. It is going to be a Deuce McBride game. 14-6, 8-point lead for the Knicks. Embiid gets it out to Maxey. They get it back to Embiid in the post, being guarded by Towns, backing him down. Backing him down. He sees a double team. He steps through. He gets stripped. Brunson picks up the loose ball. We're pushing the other way. Kicks it out. McBride, pump fakes, sidestep, another one. 3 in a row. Deuce McBride, baby. And the Knicks are off and running at 17-6. Close this team out early, y'all. And we've already hit the Deuce McBride 3 threes marker. I told you before the game he had an off shooting night. It's not often we see Deuce McBride remain in a slump. He's going to shoot his way out of it. He is now 3 for 3 to start the game, including 3 in a row. Get this team out of here. Get them out of here. They are not on our level. They are not on our level. Jason, run them out of the gym. We started this with a blowout. Let's end it with a blowout. Let's do it. You love to see, it could be Shaman. It could be McBride. It could be Alvarado. It could be literally Mitchell Robinson, anybody else. That is why you continue to build the depth. And that's why you continue to trust your guys. Deuce McBride, 3 for 3. 3 for 3, what a start night, 11-point lead. Game not over yet, that's not a big enough lead. I want a 20-point lead. I want to run them out of the building. Wambag said a good start is key because the refs are going to start to give the Sixers the call. Maybe, absolutely. Good start is also the key to make sure you get off to a good start against this team, who could absolutely also get hot from the perimeter. Let's fill in Deuce McBride 3 threes right away. I want to see it filled in right away. Literally the first 5 minutes of the game. First 5 minutes of the game. John Mazzola, what's up, John? Chi-Chi, what's up, Chi-Chi? I need a street named after Deuce ASAP. Remember last year when they were putting up street signs with all the players' names on it? Make McBride's permanent. Put McBride back up there. John Mazzola, what's up, John? Rich Smith said, let's get the 40-point win. Absolutely. We started it with a 39-point victory. We started this series game 1, 39-point victory. Let's end it with a 40-point victory. One up yourselves. Run them out of the building tonight. Raymond said, we're going to run the 76ers out of the building. Bernard Johnson, let's go, Knicks. The brooms are out. Yes, indeed. If I was a Knicks fan, my bad. If you guys heard that, a loud smack, I smacked my cup holder over there. I would have brought a broom to the building. I would have brought a broom to the building. My guy, Donald Moore Music, yes, sir. My AHL hockey team lost 3-2 last night in game 5 of 5 in double overtime. That's heartbreaking, brother. I really need this Knicks win, to be honest. I think they got you, Don. I think they got you, brother. Oscar said, I told you Chevy Deuce is loose. He is loose, Oscar. He is loose for sure. We've already filled it in. Gigi said, imagine we go on another 64-14 run. I don't know if we can get that. But, like I pointed out earlier, Paul George already picked up a foul. Embiid's picked up a foul. Maxey's picked up a foul. They're running out of fouls to give. We know they don't have a very deep bench at all. Steven said, our bench is deep with trustable players. And if they don't have it that night, we go to the next guy. And if that guy doesn't have it, we go to the next guy. If we got to dig deep enough to get to Mo Diawara, we'll get to Mo Diawara. Crazy, what's up, Crazy? Jason. Donald, we got you, my guy. We're getting wild in here today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's an early Mother's Day game because they knew we got to get this done with early so we can go celebrate with moms. Right? Saoirse said, oh, Lord, my Sixers are folding. We'll see. It's an 11-point game here. 11-point game here. Bernard Johnson said, happy Mother's Day to all the people in the chat, to their moms. Yes, sir. Shout out all the moms in the chat. Shout out all the people with moms in the chat. Because we all got moms out there. We all got them. So happy Mother's Day to you. Raymond said, to sweep is an art, so let's just start. Yes, sir. We got bars too in the chat. Here we go. Oubre bringing it down. We're back in. Oubre gets it over to Edgecombe. Edgecombe gets it over to Embiid. Embiid up top. Being guarded by Towns. Trying to get it to PG. They can. They get it out to Oubre. Oubre ran off the line by McBride. Trying to split the defense down the lane. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to go. Good contest from Towns. Rebound knocked over to Towns. Quick outlet. McBride bringing it down. Hesitates from 3. Pump fakes again from 3. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson gets it back to McBride. Wide open. Another one. 4 in a row. Another one. It's a Deuce McBride game. 4 threes in this first quarter. In the first 5 minutes of the game for Deuce McBride, he's got 12. Maxey crosses over to his left against Towns, puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. No fouls called. Oubre picks up the loose ball. Towns gets a goaltend. Goaltend on Karl-Anthony Towns. You know what? That's fine. We wanted to just give him a point real quick. And Karl-Anthony Towns, he's feeling generous, so he wanted to help us fill out our box score a little bit before this turns into a full blowout. Where's goaltend at? It's all the way over here. They get it over to Brunson. Fall away baseline jumper. Got it to go. We're cooking. It's 22-8. It's a 14-point game. Not crazy yet, but we got to continue to build it up. Maxey has it up top being guarded by Bridges. Trying to get it to Paul George. They can't. Maxey gets it over to Embiid. Embiid, he'll line up the 3 over Towns. Embiid will knock down the 3. See, I'm trying to tell you. Not out of control yet. We got to make sure this lead gets out of control. No doubts in our minds. They hand it off to Brunson. Brunson gets it back out to Towns. Towns will line up a 3. Line me up. Line me up, Towns. Anything you can do, I can do better. Karl-Anthony Towns. Monkey see, monkey do. They get it over to Oubre. Oubre in the left corner being guarded by Brunson. They get it up top to Embiid. Embiid hands it off to Oubre. Oubre dancing around the Embiid screen. Crossing over to his left against Towns. Leans in. Layup off glass. Got it to go. That's fine. Stay out of foul trouble, Towns. That's what I like to see. Just contest well. Make sure they don't knock down. Make sure you don't pick up a silly foul. If they hit the layup, they hit the layup. They leave it off for Towns. Up top, coming to his right. Trying to dance around the McBride screen. He's got Maxey switched on to him. They kick it out to McBride. McBride gets it back to Towns. He's got Maxey on him. Go to work, big cat. Go to work. He's driving to his left. Down the lane. Bump. Euro. Floater. Got me to go. Karl-Anthony Towns is Embiid. Nobody even touched him. Somehow he ends up on the floor. 14-point game, 27-13. 5:20 to go here. Maxey has it up top being guarded by Bridges. Maxey gets it over to Embiid. They swing it over to Paul George. Ran off the line by Hart. They get it over to Edgecombe. Driving to his left. Down the lane in the paint. Hop step. Floater comes up short. Rebound. Knocked out of his hands. Karl-Anthony Towns rips it away. Here comes Brunson. Bringing it down. Up top. Brunson pulls it out. Brunson's got Maxey on him again. They get over to Towns. Yes, sir. I mean, Towns has Maxey on him. Brunson gets over to him. They try to get over to Bridges. Bridges knocks the ball over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart telling Bridges to get out of the way. They get over to McBride. Jab step, jab step, jab step, crossover, lost the handle, trying to pick it up. Shot clock winding down. He spins, gets it over to Josh Hart. He got to shoot it. He doesn't get it off in time. And it's a shot clock violation. Too much meandering there, Knicks. Too much meandering there. 4:45 to go. That's a shot clock violation. That's also going to fill in the bingo card. Where's shot clock violation? Right here. Let's fill it in. We're filling in the bingo card early. We have to because this is primed to be a blowout. It better be, Knicks. It better be. Don't play with your food. End it early. Don't play with your food. End it early. Here comes the Philadelphia 76ers. Robinson's in the game. Along Karl-Anthony Towns. We're going with the double big. Oubre has it up top. They get it over to Embiid. We haven't run the double big in this series at all, I don't think. They get over to Oubre. They get it over to Edgecombe. Dance with it. Over to Embiid. He'll throw up the three over Towns, and he'll knock it down. Joel Embiid is trying to make sure that his team doesn't get absolutely ran out of the gym here tonight. He's knocking down that perimeter shot. They get over to Towns on the right wing. He's going to drive it down against Edgecombe. He's going to hit the floor inside. Robinson goes up. Loose ball. Can't get it. Towns picks up the loose ball again. Got blocked. Brunson picks it up. Brunson being guarded by Paul George. Brunson. Jab step. Three over Paul George, give it to me. Oh my goodness, we can't miss. Keep the hot streak going. Foot on their necks, New York. 30-16. Anything you can do, I can do better. We've responded almost every basket so far. Every made three. Maxey spinning off of McBride to the lane. Tough lefty, scoop layup with the right hand. Got it to go. Towns hit the floor hard. He's slow to get up, but he does pop up to his feet. Just hit the floor hard. He's hurting a little bit, but he's fine. Bridges has it up top. 3:30 to go. They get over to Towns by the half-court line being guarded by Paul George. Towns. AP with a very generous super chat. Appreciate you, AP. Towns coming to his right, down the lane, leaves it off. Robinson, two-handed slam, nice and easy. Beautiful pass from Karl-Anthony Towns. Instead of trying to posterize Joel Embiid, let me just drop it off to the big man, reward the big man. Maxey has it up top, coming to his right. They hedge out hard. They get over to Edgecombe. Edgecombe attacking. He's got Towns switched onto him. Edgecombe coming to his right, kicks it out to Paul George, being guarded by Brunson on the switch. Paul George coming to his right, off the Embiid screen. They get it over to Embiid, rolling to the rim. They kick it out. Maxey wide open, left wing three. McBride slow to get out, can't get it. Robinson, good box out on Embiid, knocks the rebound over to Bridges. Here comes Brunson. 32-18. Brunson up top, coming to his right, leaves it off for Towns. Towns is going to walk into the logo, pump fake, sets himself, pump fakes again, doesn't want to take the three, picks up the ball, kicks it over to Brunson. Brunson dancing with it against Edgecombe, coming to his left off a good Robinson screen, a pull-up three over Embiid. Oh my goodness, we can't miss. Jalen Brunson said, get him out of here. Foot on their necks, New York. 35-18 here in the first quarter. We're under 3 to go, and we have 35 points. Give me a 40-point first quarter. It's a timeout from Philly already. That's 2 timeouts already from Philly. Keep it going. Don't stop. Let me read my guy AP's message. Appreciate you with a very generous super chat, AP. Appreciate you, brother. Always getting us off started the right way. He said, once again, Adam Silver allows the Knicks to be robbed. The Wizards win the #1 pick. Can't stand that bum. The Knicks couldn't get the Wizards pick. There was no way the Knicks could get the Wizards pick, brother. What do you mean? It was impossible. They would have had to fall down to 9, which was impossible. They could only fall to 5, the lowest. What we should be celebrating, AP, is that the Indiana Pacers fell out of the top 4, so their pick, their lottery pick, goes to the LA Clippers. We love to see that. Get them out of here. As a matter of fact, AP, we should be celebrating the Washington Wizards having the worst record in the NBA because that gives us the 31st pick in the draft, which is a very valuable pick to have. It was never going to end up transferring over to the Knicks. There was no way the Washington Wizards, knowing that they had a top 8 protected pick, were going to fall below 9. Chaos Kid said, 1-2-3 Cancun, end this one early. If you take their confidence away, they already know they're down 3-0. They already know they're on an uphill battle here. If you take their confidence away, this game, they're gonna, if you put, geez Louise, I'm tripping all over my words. How do I want to phrase this? If you build a large enough lead, they will stop competing. They will. Robert Cross, what's up, Rob? Explosive first quarter. Give me the 40-point first quarter. I want it. I desperately need it. Jason, I'm about to lose it right now. I've already lost it. You're seeing me running around everywhere. I've already lost it. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to run through a brick wall. Bring me the Detroit Pistons. Bring me the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't care who's next. Let's start that series right away. As a matter of fact, let's not do that. Let's get OG Anunoby as much stress as possible. Tyreek Smith, what's up, Tyreek? Here comes the Sixers fans talking about we're happy that y'all are beating the 7th seed. Crazy when they were all picking their team to beat the Knicks in 6. Get them out of here. Get him out of here. You didn't even have enough self-respect to win one basketball game? Me and my half-invisible broom here are sweeping you up out of here. Chaos Kid said, I told you Knicks in 3.5. People were saying Knicks in 3. And honestly, when the Knicks won that third game, the series definitely felt over. Obviously, you take a 3-0 series lead, it's over. But, man, it felt over. Felt like I don't even know if this team wants to compete for another game. Raymond said the 76ers will have something to remember for next year. Man, they better get Joel Embiid and Paul George up out this team. Start building through Maxey and Edgecombe right away. Mr. Nixon said, hold it together, Sheffy. We need you in the conference finals, baby. Oh, we'll be here. We'll be here. We ain't going anywhere. Troy, Carolina. What's up, Troy? They're in sync? Yeah, man. They're hooping out there. Brunson with 11. McBride with 12. Crazy shooting from everybody involved. Karl-Anthony Towns with 5. Bridges with 2. Robinson with 2. Everybody scored. Everybody. Even Josh Hart's knocking down threes. Josh Hart hit a 3 earlier in the game as well. Everybody who's played so far for the Knicks has scored. Jason said they need a new process for sure. Well, the process has failed. They never even made a conference finals. Time to move on. Dilu Marie said, Sixers fans, they weren't a true 7 seed. They did say that. They did indeed say that. Corey said, is it 18 for the Sixers? It is 18 for the Sixers. My bad. I was just too hyped. I was too hyped, brother. I was too hyped. Ajit said, I knew someone would say that. Y'all happy I'll be the 7th seed, yeah. All right, here we go. We got the bench in now. Karl-Anthony Towns goes to the bench. They were talking about how he's a little hampered after taking that tough fall. Kelly Oubre bullies his way to the rim against Jalen Brunson, gets the layup to go. And it's 35-20. It's only a 15-point game, y'all. Only a 15-point game. Foot on their necks. Don't let up. Brunson up top being guarded by Oubre. Coming to his left off the Robinson screen. Brunson pulls it back. Dancing with it. Hesitates. Driving it down. Pulls it all the way out. He's being guarded by Oubre. Good defense from Oubre. Brunson calling for yet another screen. He's going to run it again. Coming to his right. They swing it over to Shamet. Shamet driving to his left. Shot clock running down. They kick it out to Clarkson. Clarkson deep. Left corner 3. Can't get it to go. But a foul on, who is that? Barlow? Justin Edwards. A foul on Justin Edwards will send Jordan Clarkson to the foul line for 3 free throws. Oh my goodness, the Fleas! The Fleas with incredibly generous super chat. Appreciate you, brother. You know you don't have to do any of that. He said, shout out to Sheffy with the broom. Let's shout out all the moms. Let's go, Nick. Shout out all the moms. Shout out my guy, the Fleas, for his generosity. Appreciate you, brother. My goodness, you know you don't got to do any of that. We're here anyway, brother. It's free content. Don't worry about us. Appreciate you, man. Clarkson at the foul line for 3 free throws. Knocks down the first one. Give me all 3 of them. Give me all 3 of them. I want a 40-point quarter. Bruce Williams, what's up, Bruce? Not so fast. We have 3 quarters left. I know, foot on the gas. That's why I keep saying it. Foot on the gas. Game not over yet. 15-point lead is nothing in modern basketball. Almost nothing. Clarkson knocks down the second one. Yes, sir, JC. Give us all 3 free throws. I want a 20-point lead at the end of the first. I want a 40-point quarter. That's what I want. That's what I want. 37-20 right now. Knicks are in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. 2 minutes to go. Sean of a Gun said, I feel another 50-point closeout dub in our future. I hope so. Clarkson misses the 3rd free throw. Come on, JC. We got to knock these down. It's only a 17-point lead. Here comes Tyrese Maxey bringing it down. Hold on. We got the broom and the mic. Maxey up top, coming to his right off the Drummond screen. Maxey danced with it, being guarded by Shamet. Maxey between the legs, crossover to his left, spins back to his right, down the lane, leans in, floater off glass, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, knocked loose. Josh Hart dives out of bounds to save it, but it's a loose ball foul on 0-0, Jordan Clarkson. On Jordan Clarkson. So the ball is going to stay here with Philadelphia 76ers. Karl-Anthony Towns on the bench. Hurting, man. He's hurting. I think he's all right, though. He'll be all right. That's just a deep bruise right there. It's going to hurt, but it's all about pain tolerance, big dog. I know you got it. Drummond gets it over to Maxey. Maxey sees a double team. Swings through to his right, down the lane. Tough floater. Can't get it to go, but he draws a foul on Shamet. He's going to the foul line for 2. Tyrese Maxey being very aggressive. He's going to have to be. Nobody else got it. I mean, Joel Embiid got it a little bit, but he ain't going to be enough. Freeway Hustler with an extremely generous super chat as well. Appreciate you, Freeway. Appreciate you. He said, I ain't got Flea's money, but I'll contribute to you calling this VTA. Appreciate you, Freeway. Appreciate you. You guys know none of this is asked for. You can keep your money. I appreciate you. This is free content. I appreciate all your generosity. All of it goes back into the channel to make the channel better. I'm already eyeing better audio equipment so we can be better on down the line. I already got ideas how we're going to improve going into next year, so I appreciate all your generosity and all your contributions, y'all. Thank you. Maxey misses the second free throw. Drummond gets the tip up and in as Josh Hart goes down holding his left ankle, and the Knicks going down one after the other here. We don't like that. And Brunson Josh Hart struggling to get down the court. We don't like to see that at all. It's a three-point play there for the 76ers. Maxey split the free throws, and then Drummond got the offensive tip up and in. Brunson coming to his left off the Robinson screen. Pulls it out. Picks up his handle. Swings it over to Shamit. Shamit up top. Coming to his right. Dancing off a Robinson screen. He's got space. Pump fake. Sets himself. Fires up a right wing three. Shamit got it to go. We can't miss. We cannot miss, y'all. 40-23, 17-point lead again. We got those 3 points right back. The Knicks are 10 for 11 from the 3-point line. Oh, my goodness. 10 for 11. I knew it was crazy, but 10 for 11 is insane. Maxey coming to his left off the Drummond screen. Over to Justin Edwards, left corner three for him. It's an air ball. Drummond can't get the wild tip up and in rather than just catching it, come down with it. Josh Hart with the rebound, shot out of a can and bringing it down. With a hampered ankle, they get over to Clarkson. Extra pass, Shamit, wide open right wing three. Oh my goodness, it's another one. How can they not miss? They're 11 for 12 from three-point range. Super with an incredibly generous super chat as well. My goodness, you guys, I appreciate the generosity. Maxey down the other way, draws a foul. I think this one's on Robinson. He's going to go back to the foul line for two. My goodness. My God, I didn't even give us. It's a 20-point lead. I asked for a 20-point lead. They delivered. We're under a minute to go, too. Let's sync up our timer. Too busy celebrating. Troy Carolina said 11 for 12 is insane. That's insane. Remember when Philadelphia fans said the Knicks can't keep up this three-point shooting variance? And everybody was like, it's not really variant. They're an excellent three-point shooting team and they're generating great shots. This is crazy three-point shooting variance. Maxey knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Mike said Knicks crashing the boards. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. User, what's up, user? Knicks need to close out in game 4 with solid defense. Yes, especially to get Josh Hart rest, Karl-Anthony Towns rest, OG Anunoby rest. All three of these guys hurting right now. Towns still on the bench. Okay, no, he's fine. He was just looking at something down. I thought he was still over on the bench, hunched over in pain. Maxey misses the second free throw. Robinson the rebound. We love these missed free throws from our opponents. We absolutely adore them. Here comes Brunson. Kicks it over to Josh Hart. He's got space. Steps behind the three-point line. He's going to pump fake, jab step, spin. He's got Maxey on him. Now he has him in the post, backing him down, using his size, using his strength. Little fall-away jumper in the paint over him. Well contested. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Drummond grabs it. Quinn Grimes comes down holding his head. Looks like he got hit in the head by Drummond there, and Maxey will walk it down for what could be the final shot of the quarter here, although there is a 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock, so the Knicks should have another opportunity. Maxey up top being guarded by Josh Hart. Maxey coming to his right of the screen. Brunson hedges out hard. Stops, pulls it back. He sees a double team. Maxey struggling with his own balance. Stops, turns, spins, driving to his left, down the lane, gets stripped, loose ball, all the way out of bounds. And it's a shot clock violation. Ball back to the Knicks. Look at the defense. As Maxey goes down, he's hurting now. 43-24, 19-point lead for the Knicks, 43 points in this first quarter. My timer ran out, but I'll call the rest of it here. I think we have about 6 seconds to go. There was a 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock, and that was a shot clock violation. So we have, it looks like 5.3, unless they put more time on the clock. They do put more time on the clock. They put a full second. 6.3. Karl-Anthony Towns is back in the game. You love to see it. Shamit gets it into Brunson. Brunson's going to quickly look to bring it down. They're going to throw a double team. Brunson over to Shamit. Shamit coming to his right. One dribble, pull up three at the buzzer. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Ooh, that's 2 missed threes in this quarter now. One of them, by the way, was a Brunson heat check shot, and now we can see why he was heat checking. Because clearly this team is feeling it. Clearly they collectively came in and they were like, oh, we can't miss today. Oh, we're running away with this one. It's a 19-point lead. 19's not enough. I want at least 25. I would love to see a 30-point lead to just take the energy out of the building here for the 76ers. This is exactly what I want to see. This is what exactly I want to see. Chaos gets it. OKC fears us. I don't know if anybody fears anybody at this point in the season, right? If you make it to the Final Four, I think at that point, almost anybody could beat anybody as long as both teams are healthy. So that's the number one priority. Stay healthy at the end of the game. Get ready, rested up, and healed for the conference finals, whoever it may be, whether it's Cleveland or Detroit. Wampag said, all right, keep this up. Yes, sir. Chi said, Chef, we made history. Again, tied for most threes in a quarter NBA playoffs history. This team continues to make history time and time again during this playoff run. We are indeed the team of destiny. TT in the morning. What's up, brother? He said 76ers might as well just go home. Season is over. Oh, it's over. It was over. I mean, look, it was over after game 1, but they needed a little bit more evidence, so we played another game. And then we beat them in a closer game. That was without Joel Embiid. And they were like, all right, maybe he was the problem. We'll give him a little bit of rest. We beat him anyway. It didn't matter. Okay, he came back for game 3, and we were down OG Anunoby, and they said, okay, this is our opportunity to get back into the series. And we said, nope, not at all. Nope, get him out of here. A pretty exaggerated, dominant win from the New York Knicks, where they controlled the game for a majority of the game, except for about the first 16 minutes of the game before the Knicks finally were like, all right, let's get serious, let's lock in. We survived the tough punch from them to start the game, and then we never really looked back once we took the lead. And then here in game 4, they were like, all right, show us one more time. And we're like, okay, again? No OG Anunoby on a Mother's Day, early start time? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Lance said, easy, Sheffy, we need you all the way. Brother, we're good. We're good. You think this is difficult right now? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to run through a brick wall. Let's do it. Let's do it. Lee Wei Shi said, hey, Sixers, thanks for the practice games. Crazy. Crazy, but not totally insane. Not totally insane. Sean Evergun said, send Joel Embiid home. Get him out of here. All this flopping around. Darnell, you got the brooms out? I hope everybody got their brooms out. Me and my half-transparent broom over here, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Corey Scott, what's up, Corey? What's good with your nephew? What's good, Corey? Let's go, Knicks. Finish them and get some rest for the next round. Yes, sir. OG Anunoby, heal up. Karl Anthony Towns, heal up, as he took a hard fall earlier today. Josh Hart takes a hard fall. You heal up. NBM with a very generous super chat. Appreciate it, brother. He said, great start for our Knicks. Lock into the end. Absolutely. Foot on the gas pedal. Don't stop. I fully expect this game to be over by halftime. I want you to take their heart out of their chest. A 19-point lead is not enough. It's an awesome lead. Fantastic first quarter, 43-24. But will you continue to shoot it like this all game? Maybe. But make sure we're running good offense the way we have. I mean, this has been phenomenal offense. It's not like it's been contested shot after contested shot. The only guy knocking down contested shots has been Jalen Brunson, but that's what Jalen Brunson does. Deuce McBride, wide open threes. Landry Shamet, an open three. Josh Hart knocked down an open three. They're going under the screens. He made them pay. Mikal Bridges hasn't even really gotten in the action that much. He'll come back into the game at some point. Mike said the process has made no progress. Not a single step forward. Hasn't made a conference finals ever. If Joel Embiid I'll be so happy when he retires and he'll never have made a conference finals. Oh my goodness, get him out of here. Get that flopper up out of here. Doing too much with them, doing too much. Let's go Knicks for the sweep. Let's keep our foot on their necks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. James Sumler, what's up, James? Rog D Guy, what's up, Rog? Bernard Johnson, yes, sir. Rog D Guy said Sixers already packed for vacation. Oh, yeah. They didn't even have their bags packed to try and fly back to New York for game 5. They were like, guys, let's pack our bags for Cancun. Don't pack your bags for New York. Pack your bags for the beach. Christopher Baskerville, what's up, Chris? Did you peep they didn't help Maxey up when he fell? Because they're despondent. They know the series is over. They know it. Here we go. Started second quarter. They get it inside. Clarkson lefty layup. Got it to go. Karl Anthony Towns a beautiful pass. Nice assist. Here we go. Now we're just gonna execute them to death. We had an insane shooting quarter. Now we're just gonna execute them to death. Here we go. Edgecombe bringing it down. Gets it over to Paul George. Paul George. Jab step. Mid-range jumper. Got it to go. Okay, don't let Paul George get going though. Jose Alvarado's bringing it down. We're out there with Alvarado, Shamet, Towns. Hart is still in the game somehow, even though he's hit the floor hard a couple of times. And Jordan Clarkson. Josh Hart, they leave him open. He fires it up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Joel Embiid. He'll bring it down the other way. Embiid gets it over to Edgecombe. Gets it back to Embiid. Embiid gets it over to Paul George. Coming to his right. Justin Edwards, who gets fouled by Clarkson. He's going to go to the foul line for 2. 19-point lead for the New York Knicks. Don't let it get under 50, guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Jason said, just work the game plan easy. Yes, sir. Just work that game plan, man. Just work that game plan. Raymond said, you don't have to worry. The game is in the bag. Just let Deuce loose for the rest of the game. I wouldn't say the game is in the bag just yet. I wouldn't say that just yet. 19, 20-point lead. That's cool. That's awesome. But that's comebackable. That's comebackable. Mighty Montreal. What's up, Montreal? Show the Cavs and the Pistons it's Knicks in 4 until proven otherwise. Yes, sir. We got to put that on a shirt, man. Knicks in 4 until proven otherwise. Any artists in the chat, hit me up. Hit me up. Justin Edwards knocks down the first free throw. There's another one coming. Jason said, Mo DOR sighting later in garbage time? Maybe. We don't have it on the bingo card here today. We replaced that with Shamet and Alvarado for 2 threes, which, by the way, does Shamet have 2 threes? Shamet has 2 threes, so that fills in another spot here on the bingo card. Alvarado bringing it down. Gets it over to Shamet, gets it to Towns in the post, being guarded by Paul George. Towns, cross-court pass. Josh Hart threw his fingertips out of bounds. And the Knicks getting sloppy now. Like I said, 17-point lead. Not out of the realm of possibility the comeback happens. Come on, guys. Keep your foot on the necks. Here comes Edgecombe bringing it down. Gets it over to Embiid. Embiid over to Paul George. He'll fire up a right corner 3 over Towns. He'll miss it. Rebounded by Josh Hart, bringing it down the other way. Josh Hart bringing it down up top. Gets it over to Clarkson. Clarkson down the lane. Kicks it out. Shamet, right corner 3. Shamet, another one. Give it to me, Landry Shamet. It's back to 20. Keep it going, Knicks. Keep it going. Keep pushing the lead. Paul George bringing it down. Dancing with it. Dribbles it into the backcourt, and that's a backcourt violation. Ball back to the Knicks. We love to see it. We love to see it. The pressure is on, folks. The pressure is on. Brandon Peabody. What's up, Brandon? Chi said, guys, some of you might not be able to understand the meaning of of this to longtime fans, 1987, like me. I mean, we got fans in the chat sheet that go even further back than you. Back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals. Thought I would have never seen this. I need the NBA Finals to complete. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They get it to Towns' right wing. Towns gets it out to Shamet. Shamet up top, being guarded by Justin Edwards. Shamet's going to dance with it, coming to his right, down the lane. Stop, step back, fall away two. Shamet throws up a tough shot, loose ball. Clarkson picks it up, back inside the Towns. Touch pass to Josh Hart. Spin in the lane, layup. Got me to go, and the foul for Josh Hart. We're not going to knock down the three, Josh Hart, but we're going to get it the old-fashioned way. Send me to the line for one more. Oh, my goodness. The passing from the Knicks right now, Shamet misses that shot. Battling on the boards. Towns, Clarkson getting their hands in there. Touch pass from Clarkson into Towns. Towns touch back over to Josh Hart. Hit the pump fake spin on Embiid, draw the foul, throw it up and in. This is incredible. This is incredible. Sidhu Barry, what's up, Sidhu Barry? Andrew Brooks, what's up, Andrew? I have my coconut broom in Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Josh Hart knocks down the free throw. It's a 23-point lead for the New York Knicks, 51-28. Here we go. 2 fouls on Embiid. Keep it going. Keep it going. Get him in the foul trouble here tonight. They get it to Paul George being guarded by Josh Hart. Paul George faces up. Up top being guarded by Hart. Coming to his left. Off the Embiid screen. Driving it down. Sees that hard hedge. Driving it down against Towns. Leans in. Shot over him. Too strong. Can't get it. No, it does. He gets a nice friendly bounce. He gets it to drop down. Here come the Knicks pushing the other way. 51-30, 21-point lead. Alvarado shot out of a cannon. Pulling it back out. Being guarded by Grimes. Alvarado on the right wing, out by the three-point line as he dribbled it all the way back out, trying to push the pace, coming to his left off the Towns screen, slips it over to Towns. Towns down the lane, kicks it over to Josh Hart, little floater along the baseline. He gets it to drop down with a nice friendly touch there. Nice roll off the side of the rim. And they get it over to Edgecombe, bringing it down. They got Edgecombe, Maxey, Embiid, Paul George, and Grimes out there. Here comes Edgecombe, bringing it down against Hart. Scoop play with the right hand, got it to go. Beautiful move. Trying to go quickly, trying to utilize that athleticism, but they're just trading baskets. Josh Hart on the right wing. They get over to Towns as the trailer coming to his left. Head down, attacking Embiid to the basket. Beautiful behind the back kick out to Shamet. Can't get the highlight shot to go down. Josh Hart off in the rebound. Not Alvarado. Back to Shamet. Shamet inside. Clarkson floater. Too strong. Can't get it over the back rim. The ball movement is insane right now from the New York. Everybody touching it. That pass from Towns was beautiful. Quinn Grimes all the way to the basket, scoop layup. He smokes it. Get him out of here. Josh Hart. What do we got to say, brother? Josh Hart over to Clarkson. Clarkson in the paint over to Alvarado. Quinn Grimes tries to run him off the line, but he ends up fouling him. And it's side out of bounds for the New York Knicks. I got to catch my breath. Oh, my goodness. The ball movement has me out of my mind. It has me out of my mind right now. Show me the replay. Slip past the Towns, rolling to the rim. Towns to the basket. Slips it over to Oh, this is a previous play. Josh Hart along the baseline with the floater. I wanted to see the Karl Anthony Towns drive where he drove it to his left and then flipped it behind his head like he's Nikola Jokic. Better than Nikola Jokic. Oh, my goodness. We got our own version of Jokic out there. Oh, my goodness. Karl Anthony Towns, he's learned. He's done it. They get it into Alvarado. They get it back to Towns. He steps behind the three-point line. Nobody guarding him. Line me up, Big Cat. Everybody in the building is lining it up here tonight. Oh, my goodness. It's a 24-point beatdown. 56-32. Foot on their necks. Don't let up. They get over to Maxey. Maxey over to Edgecombe. Gets stolen by Bridges. It's too easy. Bridges bringing it down. Cross-court pass. Alvarado, get in on the action, brother. Get in. On the action, he airballs it. But Robinson, the off-the rebound. Over to McBride. He's going to keep it going. He's going to keep the party going. Oh, my goodness. Get him out of here. The Knicks are going to the conference finals. They're doing it. There's the 25-point lead I was waiting for, y'all. There it is, 27. My bad, I can't do math. It's a 27-point lead. It's a pool party. It's a three-point party. Everybody getting on the action. Alvarado, you're next on the list, buddy. You're next on the list. 59-32. Drummer Manny, what's up, Drummer Manny? He said, somebody get the broom. Brother, we've been sweeping them out of the building since Game 3 ended. We knew what was in store. Oh, my goodness. Gigi said, Mr. Mike Brown, in behalf of all Knicks, we sincerely apologize for doubting you. We didn't know you had us. We didn't know you had us, and the rest of the league fooled. Man, it's all coming together right in the nick of time, baby. Right in the nick of time. I can't believe this. Deuce McBride got 5 threes today. He's 5 for 5 from three-point range. He's got 15 points. Line me up, brother. Get him out of the building. Get him out of the building. You know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of Oklahoma City last year during their playoff run, right? They would have random guys get hot, right? Like Aaron Wiggins would get hot for a game, and then everybody would just feed off of that, and then it was over, right? Next thing you know, they have like 25, 30-point victories in the playoffs, and everybody was like, my goodness, this team's so dominant. It's hard to know what you're looking at, but you're looking at a championship contending team right here. What the Knicks are doing, this is what championship teams do. Right? And this is something, You're not going to be able to analyze over the course of a regular season because there's too many variables to really trying to pick apart. You know they got it in them, but you got to see it consistently and you got to see it at the highest levels. Here we are in the playoffs, and the Knicks are about to win 7 straight playoff games. The final 3 against the Atlanta Hawks after going down 2-1, and they're about to sweep the second round against the Atlanta Hawks. It's the first sweep since 2000. It's the first 4-game sweep since 1999. Over 20 years, over 2.5 decades, that we have been sitting here waiting for a Knicks team to bring the promise of a winner back to New York. And here we are. And we got it right before our eyes. We can't just tune into these and be happy and celebrate. We can't take this for granted. We can't take this for granted. This is incredible right here. Mark said the ball movement is pure cinema. This is all we've ever asked for, right? Right? All regular season, people are complaining, Brunson's dribbling it too much. They're not moving the ball enough. Towns is too chaotic. He's throwing the ball away. It was all a process. They knew what they were capable of. It was all a process. And the only question was whether or not they were going to be ready or if it was going to take another season under Mike Brown. It looks like they're ready, man. This ain't a normal score for a playoff game. And the Knicks have plenty of these throughout this playoff run so far. Knicks versus Hawks was the most popular upset pick of the first round. People thought the Hawks legitimately had a chance to upset the Knicks. Once Philadelphia vanquished the Boston Celtics in Game 7, people legitimately were picking the Philadelphia 76ers to beat the Knicks in 6 or 7. They were like, I don't know, man, that Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey combo, I don't know if the Knicks can deal with that considering they got Towns and Brunson, and they're running them out of the gym, guys. And it's not through attrition either. They're smacking them up to start the game. It's not even close right now. It is a 27-point beatdown. We got 8:20 to go here in the second quarter. And I want more. You got to keep it going. Don't let this go back under 20. Don't give them confidence. Just that's a 21-33 is amazing. Finding the open guy, and he is hitting it. All you could ask for is to get open shots. And all we'll ever ask for is for you to knock down the open ones. Run your offense, get easy ones. Here we go. We're back into it. Embiid, baseline jumper over Towns, got it to go. It's fine. You want to knock down jumpers all night? Fine. We'll knock down jumpers all night, Embiid. 59-34. A little over 8 to go. Alvarado up top, coming to his right, off the Town screen. They get over to Bridges. Bridges up top, being guarded by Barlow. Coming to his right, the Robinson screen down the lane. Kicks it out. Karl-Anthony Towns in the corner. Chased off the line by Paul George. Keeps his handle alive. Swings it out to Bridges. Bridges swings through to his right. Step back, baseline, fall away. Over Barlow. Comes up short. Rebound by Tyrese Maxey. They're going to push it the other way. 25-point lead for the Knicks. Like I said, don't let it get under 20. Another defensive stop. They get over to Paul George. Paul George up top to Embiid. Embiid being guarded by Robinson. They got the double big lineup out there yet again. They get it up top to Maxey being guarded by Bridges. Maxey swings through to his left. Off the Embiid screen. Robinson chasing. They're bringing a double. They get it out to Embiid. He's going to catch it on the run all the way to the basket. Scoop layup. Got it to go for Joel Embiid as he comes up limping. And that's the thing with Joel Embiid. Never healthy. Here comes Deuce McBride bringing it down. McBride up top being guarded by Maxey. Coming to his left off the Robinson screen. McBride down the lane in the paint. Attacking. High lefty layup. Can't get it to go. Robinson offensive rebound. Falls to the floor. Loose ball. Barlow dives on it. It's going to be a jump ball. 7:12 to go. Dom Anthony said, I'm calling Mike now and apologizing. Jump ball, Mark. Yes, sir. We got to keep an eye on the bingo card. Absolutely. Jump ball ensuing here. Robinson versus Barlow. And we're working our way. We're working our way towards that bingo already. Pretty close in a couple of spots. Delu Marie said, attack and B. Yep. Put him in every action. Robinson wins the tip. Brunson's back in. He has it up top. A little over 7 to go. Brunson dancing with it up top, being guarded by Paul George on the switch. Crosses over to his left on him, driving it down, beats him to the rim. Scoop layup, the left hand can't get it to go. Robinson, another offensive rebound. Kicks it out the Bridges, gets it back to Brunson. Brunson lines up a 3. He's got space. He comes up short on it. Rebound, Kareem's right back to him. Euros, pump fakes, steps through, gets caught in the air, kicks it out. Bridges, he'll throw up a left wing 3. Mikal Bridges comes up short. Robinson trying to battle on the boards for the rebound. He gets knocked loose. Bridges had it, lost it, knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay here in New York. Mitchell Robinson. We talked about this before the game started as well. We haven't seen Mitchell Robinson get it going on the board. And here he is attacking these offensive rebounds. We're going to have to take a look to see what he's at. I mean, right now he's got 4 total rebounds. 4 of them might be offensive. Brunson gets it in the Robinson. They hand it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off the Robinson screen. Down the lane, throws a lob up top. Robinson Can't get the tip, and it rolls off the side. Battle for the rebound. McBride picks it up, leaves it off for Josh Hart. He's attacking to his left. He throws up a tough floater. He can't get it to go. Robinson battling for it again. Barlow comes over, knocks him out of here. Embiid picks it up. Maxey shot out of a cannon to the rim. Scoop away with the right hand. Got it to go. After all of that, the Knicks couldn't convert. After all of those rebounds, the Knicks couldn't convert. Come on, New York. Bridges bringing it down. It's back to 21. Don't let it get under 20, Knicks. That's my one mandate so far here. Bridges driving it down to the rim. Scoop away with the right hand. Got it to go. Mikal Bridges going to the basket is a beautiful sight to behold. If he doesn't go to the basket all regular season, but he will in the playoffs, fine. I'll take it. They get over to Edgecombe on the right wing, being guarded by Brunson. Edgecombe coming to his left off the Embiid screen. He's going to walk into a pull-up three. VJ Edgecombe comes up short on it. Josh Hart battling for the board, and a loose ball foul is called on Barlow. Josh Hart gets hit in the back of the head. Man, they've been beating up my guy Josh Hart. Leave him alone. Leave Josh Hart alone. We know you're tough, Big Josh, but you got to sit down and get a rest. Sit down and get a rest, big dog. We got you. We got you. 23-point lead for the Knicks. Jason said Mitch wreaking havoc. They can't keep him off the glass right now. They can't keep him off the glass right now. Like I said, we're going to have to check to see how many offensive rebounds he has, because we got that up on the board here. Here comes Deuce McBride bringing it down. McBride up top being guarded by Maxey. Crosses over to his right coming off the Robinson screen. Crossing over to his left off the re-screen. They get it over to Bridges up top being guarded by Paul George. Good defense from Maxey and the 76ers there. They get it over to Robinson. They hand it off to Bridges. Bridges kicks it out to Josh Hart. Right corner three for Big Josh. Line me up. Can't get it to go off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Edgecombe. Here comes Maxey bringing it down the other way. Bridges will pick him up. Maxey up top, coming to his left off a high Embiid screen, snaking it back to his right hand, to the basket. Wild scoop play with the right hand, can't get it to go. Fight for the loose ball rebound. Josh Hart picks it up. 2-on-1 fast break, 3-on-1 fast break, 4-on-1 fast break. McBride, left wing three, transition, give it to me. Can't get it to go. Bridges the offensive rebound, steps through in the paint. Pump fake, surrounded by Philly defenders. Rips through, layup. Oh my goodness, too big, too strong. Mikal Bridges battling down low for that rebound. 63-38. Maxey on the left wing, coming to his left, off the Embiid screen, driving it down. Robinson shuts him off. They try to get it to Embiid. Bridges knocks the ball loose. Embiid dives onto it. And then it's going to be a jump ball. Oh, my goodness. Embiid on the floor holding that hip. He's hurting. He's hurting. He's not going to survive. This game is out of reach. Nick Nurse, save the man. Save him. He's hurting, Nick Nurse. It's a 25-point beatdown. Get him out of the game. This is medical malpractice having him in there right now. Get him out. It's a 25-point game. This one's over. Jason said, okay, the intensity on both sides of the floor. Yeah. Mike said he had JB wide open on the break. He did. It was a 4-on-1 fast break, and we took the three. A little crazy there. Just that's the Deuce call from the crowd is wild loud. It could have thrown him off how loud it was. John Corley, what's up, John? Isaiah Garner said it's no need to play Embiid this game. No, not at all. Bridges versus Embiid. Embiid wins it easily. Edgecombe bringing it down. Edgecombe up top. Crosses over to his left on Towns. Down the lane. Scoop play with the left hand. Wild athletic move. He got it to go. Beautiful from VJ Edgecombe. 5:30. Oh, we're under 5 to go now. My timer's slightly behind. It's 43-40. Brunson coming to his left. Down the lane. Pump fakes. No, it doesn't pump fake. Puts up the floater. Can't get it to go. Towns the offensive rebound. And it's going to be yet another jump ball. Knicks not giving up an inch. Anthony Towns versus VJ Edgecombe here. He's got hops. He could jump out of the gym. So Anthony Towns is going to have to actually try to win this tip-off here. This jump ball. Rich Smith said, come on, Towns fell harder and is not complaining. True. He's already has a pre-existing hip injury, though. He's been on the injury report with these things. Towns wins it. Brunson saves it from going out of bounds, being guarded by Oubre. There you go. They get over to Towns. Towns up top being guarded by Embiid. Towns hands it off to Brunson, being chased by Barlow. Brunson coming to his right, double step back, right wing three, falling out of bounds. Jalen Brunson with the shot clock winding down. Barely grazes the front of the rim as it comes up well short, and here comes Edgecombe bringing it down the other way. Edgecombe, full head of steam, driving to his left, bump Euro, down the lane floater. Can't get it to go, but Embiid with the tip up and in. End of the foul for Joel Embiid. And Brunson is waving his finger immediately to challenge. Embiid got the tip, and he fell to the ground. See the replay on it. Why was Brunson so adamant to call that? That's a foul on Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson, what are we saying? What are we saying? So it's a foul on Towns and beat to the foul line for 2. 4:20 to go. Sean Evagun said LMO Pacers tank for nothing. Love it, Sean. I love it. I mean, they did walk away this season with Zubac, which solves their center problem. But I love it. Embiid knocks down the and one free throw. It's a 20-point game. And a timeout from the Knicks. Timeout from the Knicks. All right, stop playing with your food, New York. Like I said, don't let it get under 20. Under 20, it's a basketball game again. Over 20, you're having fun, right? Ian Navarro will be in. 76ers play better without Embiid. That's what people have been saying. That's what people have been saying. Mark said, booing him in his own building is crazy. It's crazy, right, Mark? Ain't that crazy? Has a player ever been booed in their own building like that? My goodness. Just as Dad said, only 5 fouls, 1 on Cat. Very disciplined game so far from the New York Knicks. I mean, you look at the entire starting lineup. That was the first foul committed by the entire starting lineup here. 1 by Karl-Anthony Towns and that tip-in right there from Embiid. He's got 15 points. He's 6 for 6 from the field. So we could talk about the Knicks can't miss. Absolutely. That's 100% we could talk about that. So far, Joel Embiid's been perfect from the field. We'll see if that keeps up as the game goes on, especially with him limping around now. Jason said 70 points at halftime in a playoff game is ridiculous. Got to get there first. 7 more points. Don't let them hold you down offensively, Knicks. Continue to run your actions. They're getting good looks. You got to knock them down. These last couple of possessions, I think they got a little lackadaisical with their ball movement and their player movement. Get back to it. Get back to it. Nick Yak said, we took good shots, just missed them. Yeah, I agree, Yak. I agree. You had to expect that they weren't going to shoot at the rate that they did in the first quarter of the entirety of the game. But you got to get back to... Got to get back to your ball movement and your player movement here. I mean, it's not that they haven't done that. The 76ers are just playing better in terms of taking away a lot of those options. The Knicks got to continue to play through Bridges, I think, who is 3 for 6 from the field, 6.3 boards, 1 assist, but I think he's been fantastic tonight. Karl-Anthony Towns, by the way, oh my goodness, 8 points, 4 boards, 8 assists. He might have the double-double with assists before the rebounds catch up for the triple-double. Give me a closeout triple-double, Cat. Give it to me. Give it to me. Ian Navarro said, first time I've seen Cat without a foul with 4 minutes to go in the half. Possibly. I will say, Karl-Anthony Towns in foul trouble has not been a conversation post All-Star break. It has not been. The only time that conversation started to come back up was when they were facing the Philadelphia 76ers and Joel Embiid was flailing around looking for the fouls. He does that to everybody, right? These weren't conversations they were having about Keita and about Garza and about Vucevic because that's what Embiid does. He's going to jump into you. He's going to force the official to call a foul. He's going to whine and complain his way to the foul line every single game. And your centers are going to have to deal with trying to stay away from foul trouble or giving them open shots, right? That's what makes him so great, is that he has this ability to fool the officials, even though he's 7 feet, 350 pounds, to flail to the ground and be like, no, that little light breeze that he touched me with, that knocked me over. Ref, call the foul. Raymond said, it's amazing how he's kept himself out of trouble. It's great. It is really good. It's fantastic. John the Gray, what's up, John? Knicks need to hold the 76ers on the 76. Got to do it? I don't think they will. They already got 43. They're already more than halfway there. Wambach said 30-point lead is what we want. At least 25. Get closer to 30 and then 20. Yeah. Get as close to a 30-point lead as you can before halftime. 20 points is not enough. 20 points is still a basketball game in modern basketball. Can't let it happen. Can't let it happen. Whoa, they're showing all the great Mother's Day moments. I didn't know Kawhi knocking down that Game 7 fall-away shot against the... And Tatum's 51-point performance? Oh, my goodness. Add the Knicks to the record book. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wambach said Sixers, we're going to answer, so answer right back. Yeah, very true. Absolutely. Absolutely. You knew the Knicks were going to answer. I mean, you knew the 76ers were going to throw another swing out there. You got to answer right back. Sons Jen said, getting greedy. I'm so happy for you guys. Yes, sir. It's not really greed. It's 20 points is comebackable. Once you get to 25, 30, that starts to go out the window. That becomes too large of a lead to come back from. Brunson up top, coming to his left off the Towns screen. Brunson's going to dance with it against Edgecombe. Brunson gets it to Towns in the post, being guarded by Paul George. Backing him down, backing him down, backing him down, backing him down. Drop steps into him, floater, offensive foul. Offensive foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. Paul George took the dive there. That's exactly what you're supposed to do when you're a smaller defender against a big in the post. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate it. Don't put a small man on me if you can't battle with me in the post. Towns does absolutely come into Paul George there, but Paul George absolutely takes a dive. The head snap back, the leaning over already. It's absolutely a flop, but that's what you're supposed to do when you're small on a big. I just hate it. I hate the way that's legislated. That's definitely a call they always give the smaller guy. Edgecombe gets it over to Oubre. Oubre up top, dance with it against Brunson. Crosses over, puts him in the post. Backing him down. Stop. Turn. Spin in the lane. Puts up the tough floater. And it's a foul on Jalen Brunson. Oubre going to the foul line for 2. And now the Knicks are in a dogfight. Now you're back in a basketball game, Knicks. Now you're back in a basketball game. Amy Michu said, I'm late. I'm going to have to go back and listen to Chevy react to the first quarter. Let's go, Knicks. Knicks in 4. Appreciate you, Amy. Appreciate you. It was a fun time. Not having as much of a fun time right now, though. Knicks got to get back into it. Come on. Oubre does miss the first free throw. We love when our opponents miss free throws. Miss another one. Miss another one. Keep the 20-point lead. Keep the 20-point lead. Oubre missed the first one. He's getting booed at the foul line in his own home arena. That's crazy. Kelly Oubre. He knocked down the second one, but they're going to wave it off. It looks like Andre Drummond touched it. And the Knicks will hold on to a 20-point lead. A little serendipity for them there. Dre, what's up, Dre? Appreciate you, brother. Reminding people, if you're enjoying the show so far, please go ahead and hit that like button. Now you need a score, Knicks. Now you desperately need a score. It was a 27-point lead. It's a 7-0 run here for the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't know if it was 7-0, but they've cut a 27-point lead down to 20. Josh Hart up top, coming to his left. Josh Hart has Paul George switched onto him. They get over to Towns, being guarded by Drummond. He swings through to his right, down the lane. They kick it out to Brunson, right corner 3 over Oubre. Jalen Brunson got me to go. Jalen Brunson, yes, sir. They get it over to Oubre. Oubre in the left corner being guarded by Towns. Oubre, jab step, coming to his right, over to Paul George. Pump fake, ran up the line by Hart. Inside pass, Drummond to the rim. Big one-handed hammer for Andre Drummond. 66-25, they leave it off of Josh Hart. He's going to tag Drummond. He's going to pull it back out, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson's going to pump fake from 3, stops, turns, spins, kicks it out to Josh Hart. He'll line up the 3. Josh Hart, line me up. Got me to go, Josh Hart. Yes, sir, his third. His third 3 of the night. Keep lining it up, Josh. Keep lining it up. Oubre rushing it down the other end. Reverse layup, can't get it to go, but gets fouled by Towns, who's going to the foul line for 2. Just under 3 minutes to go here. Knicks answered that mini run there from the 76ers. Again, keep it over 20 has to be the mantra here. And obviously try to extend it over 30 for sure. Sons Jen said, the cruelty? This is not cruel yet, Sons Jen. This is just executing at a high level, but you got to keep it going. You got to keep it going. Foot on their necks. Wambach said, who the heck is disappointed? We're focused? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ain't nobody disappointed. We're focused. We're locked in. 48-minute game, not a 24-minute game. We got 3 minutes to go here in the second. We got an entire second half to play. You got to build up as large of a lead as possible, as large of a cushion as possible. Nothing's guaranteed in the NBA. What if the Knicks go ice cold from 3 in the second half? All of this is still on the table. Oubre knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Sean Evergun said 75 points by halftime. I'm more locked in and keeping them under 50. Keep them under 50. Oubre knocks down both free throws. 22-point lead for the Knicks. You desperately need a score yet again, Knicks. Here comes Jalen Brunson bringing it down, being guarded by Edgecombe. Brunson up top. And they're going to Hacker Robinson. They're going to Hacker Robinson. Who used that foul? Drummond? Mark said Villanova banners hanging in there is so hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. Knicks aren't even in the bonus yet, so you're just going to use fouls to put the Knicks in the bonus, and then we're going to get to take Robinson out? That's dumb. That's truly dumb. Brunson gets it into Robinson, and Drummond uses a foul. This is dumb. Oh, they are in the bonus, and now Robinson's going to take 2 free throws? Why don't you take him out? Put Towns back in. I guess Towns picked up 3 fouls, so he subbed out for Robinson? We'll be all right. Embiid's going to come back in. Come on, Big Mitch. Come on, Big Mitch. There's a reason we got the brooms out, Mitch. There's a reason we got the brooms out, brother. Get him to go down. Get him to go down. 2:46 to go here. Mitchell Robinson at the foul line for 2. They're going to Hacker Robinson because they can't guard him. Dominating the boards. Give us 70 points. Lowest bar I could possibly set is 70%. He knocks down the first one. Yes, sir. Mitch is a demon. He's a monster out there. Give me another one, Mitch. Give me another one. I'll pop off Mitchell Robinson and hit 2 in a row. I dare you to try to hack a Mitch me. I dare you to try to hack a Mitch me in a closeout game. Come on, Big Mitch. Tell Nick Nurse to sit his dumb butt down. Do it. Do it, Big Mitch. I know that's what you're thinking right now. He's thinking, y'all think I can't hit free throws? Watch this. He hit the first one. Watch him hit 2 in a row. Watch him do it. 23-point lead for the Knicks. Give us 24. Give us 24, Big Mitch. Yes, sir, Big Mitch. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you the Knicks are locked in. Tonight is not the night to play, Nick Nurse. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. Paul George gets it over to Embiid. Embiid kicks it over to Edgecombe. Right corner three for VJ Edgecombe. The lights are just too bright, rookie. Here comes Josh Hart bringing it down. Gets it over to McBride. McBride out and running. McBride on the left wing. Pulls it out. Spins. Picks up his hand. He's got nowhere to go. Trying to get it to Brunson. He can't. They do get it to Brunson. 2:30 to go here. 71-47. We love to see it. Brunson crosses over to his left. Down the lane in the paint. Wild lefty layup. Can't get it to go. Robinson with the tip up and in. They wave off the tip in from Mitchell Robinson because they say Jalen Brunson was fouled on the layup attempt. So loud I have my volume low, but I can't even hear the whistle. So Jalen Brunson will go to the foul number 2. Knock down your free throws, JB. Knock down your free throws, JB. 2:18 to go. Mr. Nixon said, called it. He's locked in like the rest of the team. It's over. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Nixon. Yes, sir. Oh, they don't call it on the Brunson layup. They call it on the Robinson going for the tip, but they wave the tip off because they say it was basket interference. So Robinson back at the foul line. He misses the first one. He's got another one coming. Come on, Big Mitch, knock him down. Mike said, attack the rim, hit the boards. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No love from the refs. At the name. Appreciate you, brother. He said 9 assists in the first half. Let's go, Cat. He's hooping. He's trying to get that triple-double here tonight. Mitch Robinson misses 2 free throws in a row. Loose ball. Robinson picks up the offensive rebound. Thanks to McBride knocking the ball loose. Look at Deuce McBride hustling out there. Brunson up top. Pass fake being guarded by Quinn Grimes. Brunson calling up Robinson. Who wants to run the pick and roll with him. Trying to involve Embiid. They do. Brunson puts up the deep 3 with the shot clock winding down. Throws up a brick. Hits the backboard. No rim. Here comes Paul George bringing it down. Paul George up top. Picked up by McBride. Paul George has the height advantage. Crosses over to his left. Robinson switches onto him. They show a double team. Cross-court pass. Grimes. Left corner 3 for him. And he got it to go. Big time shot for Quinn Grimes. It's a 21-point lead. Like I said, Knicks. Like I said, nothing under 20. Nothing under 20. Keep it over 20. Deuce McBride will bring it down. He has it up top being guarded by Paul George. Deuce McBride gets it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Maxey. Bridges going to run the pick and roll with Robinson, coming to his right. Bridges attacking the open space. Step back, fall away jumper over Embiid. Got it to go because that's what Mikal Bridges does. Desperately need to keep this 20-plus point lead. Desperately need it. I need it for me. I need it for me. Quinn Grimes has it up top. They get it back to Maxey. Maxey gets it over to Oubre. Oubre gets it over to Embiid. And it's a foul on Mitchell Robinson. Battling in the post against Joel Embiid. And they're in the bonus. That's 2 free throws for Embiid. Sconberg said, finally made it, Sheffy. We breaking out the brooms tonight? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. We got the brooms tonight. We got the brooms. We getting them up out of the building. We getting them up out of the building. Embiid at the foul line for 2 free throws here. Take how we said, where's Shamit? We could bring Shamit in. I mean, McBride's been on fire. Brunson's Brunson. You got Robinson in there for Towns right now. He's got the 3 fouls. Bridges has been hooping his butt off. Josh Hart's out there, 11, 7, and 1. Yeah, I want Shamit in the game too, but who are we pulling out? Everybody's playing well. Take how we said Embiid's going to stay on the ground. We got a timeout here? What do we got? We got a timeout, then we got a timeout. Juan Beck said, close the half strong. Absolutely. We got a little over a minute to go here. Close the half strong. Keep this 20-point lead. Keep the 20-point lead is priority and mission numero uno here, y'all. Jason said, Shamwow knocking down threes too. Yeah, Shamit and Alvarado knocked down the threes. Let's fill that in. We do have a timeout. We do have a quick timeout. Embiid's taking a breather. He looks exhausted out there. Let's fill that in. Yeah, we'll just fill that. Josh Hart 12, 5, and 5. He's got 11, 7, and 1. All right, we'll just fill in the Shamit Alvarado thing. We'll go through the rest of it at halftime. We'll check it out. But we are working our way towards bingo tonight, y'all. We are doing it. Why does it keep going away? Stay here. Stay here, bingo. Embiid's at the foul line for 2. Come on, Embiid. We need missed free throws, brother. We need missed free throws. MBM said Huck is in. Area Huck Porty does come in for the final minute and a half. Don't want Mitchell Robinson getting in the foul any more foul trouble. And Knicks fans are holding up the printed out poster from Robinson over Embiid. They're holding it up, and Embiid knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. I'm pretty sure we have Robinson 4 offensive rebounds already, so we'll probably look to fill that one in. Then just a Brunson 30 ball, and then we got bingo, yo. But we'll go over it all at halftime, see where we're at. Embiid knocked down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. It's a 22-point Knicks in the lead. It's a 21-point Knicks lead. Nothing under 20, New York. 21-point lead. Brunson bringing it down. Again, desperate for a basket here. Brunson up top, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges trying to run a pick and roll with Huck Porty. Coming to his right, picks up his handle, gets it over to McBride. Pass fake, McBride keeps it, gets it over to Huck. Huck hands it off to McBride, being chased by Maxey. McBride swings through to his left, leans in, stops, step back, foul line, gets fouled by Maxey. And McBride passed it at the last second there, but they're in the bonus, so that's 2 free throws for Deuce McBride anyway. Deuce, knock down your free throws. Deuce is not a super reliable shooter. Nick Nurse is looking to see if they want to challenge it or not. And McBride already has the ball in his hand, so they can't. Deuce McBride, knock down your free throws. Does knock down the first free throw. I mean, he's been on fire from 3. You have to think the free throws are also going to go down. Mr. Nixon said, Shaman and Deuce putting in work tonight. Stellar shooting from deep. Yep, and we needed every single one of them. You need every single one of them in the closeout game. $16 points for Deuce McBride. 5 for 6 from three-point range tonight. 5 for 7 from the field overall. McBride hit the first free throw. McBride goes 2 for 2 from the foul line. 2 perfect free throws from Big Deucey. 75-52 here. Maxey bringing it down. He has it up top. Coming to his right up the Embiid screen. They get it over the top to Embiid. Bridges knocks the ball loose, gets the steal. Josh Hart bringing it down. Maxey goes for the steal. Over to Brunson. Extra pass. McBride, of course. The extra pass. And McBride delivers another one. His 5th three-pointer of the half. His 6th three-pointer. His 6th three-pointer of the half. My goodness. He's trying to set a record. Embiid leans in against Huck Porty. Floater can't get it to go. And a late foul call is called. And Brunson standing there like, really? All the contact I got to play through, all the contact we got to play, all the contact Maxey got to play, all the contact everybody else in the league got to play through, but you're looking at Embiid the wrong way, and he gets 2 free throws out of it. Come on, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Look at Brunson with the extra pass. Brunson wide open on the right wing. Extra pass with a hot hand. Deuce McBride, you knock it down. And he does indeed. He does indeed. 36 seconds to go here. Gigi said, Deuce McCurry, he's hooping, man. He's hooping. Nikki, what's up, Nikki? Love the fans holding the Embiid poster. Love it. Love it. They all got it printed out. They're all holding it up. Embiid, he don't care about it, though. He knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Jason said, bring back back-to-back 40 balls. Please, someone call the fight. Get him up out of here. Philly's made 3 three-pointers here tonight. The Knicks have made 17. They're going for the record. Oh my goodness, 17 made threes for the Knicks is insane. Insanity. And they only hold a 25-point lead. It's not good enough. Not nearly. Embiid knocks down both free throws. Deuce McBride will bring it down against Maxey. Paul George picks up McBride. McBride directing traffic. McBride coming to his right off a Josh Hart screen. Maxey switches onto him. 30 seconds to go. They get over to Huck Porty. They fake the handoff. Huck Porty keeps it, trying to get it to Bridges. They hand it off to Bridges. Coming to his right, down the lane. They kick it out. Josh Hart, he'll line up a 3. He's hit 3 of them tonight. Make that 4 for Josh. We're going for the record, folks. We're going for the record. Even Josh Hart is hot from 3 tonight. 27-point lead. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Exactly what I wanted to see. Maxey bringing it down. 10 seconds to go. Maxey up top. Sees the double. Over to Embiid. Embiid. Cross-court pass. Grimes, left corner. Ran up the line. Step back 3 over McBride. Got it to go with a second left. Tough shot from Quentin Grimes there. Josh Hart, he's going to throw up the 3/4 court heave over Embiid. And that'll end the first half right there, 81-57. Knicks only take a 24-point lead at halftime. They tied for the most three-pointers made in a half in the playoffs. 18. 18 three-pointers made. Not enough. Defense was not good enough. If there's anything I'm going to nitpick, the defense was not good enough. Embiid 6 for 6 from the field for 19 first half points. Not good enough. 24-point lead is incredible. It's awesome. We love it. But if you want to win this game and close them out, you're going to have to find a way to lock these boys down. Paul George only sitting with 4. Tyrese Maxey, 10 points on 10 shot attempts with 2 and 4 for assists. And also a couple turnovers. Fantastic. Darnell said breaking records. Breaking records left and right during this playoff run. It's been incredible. Kay Hazy said, can't say the Sixers aren't trying. That's more than the Hawks can say. I mean, the Hawks were trying. They were just so mismatched. So mismatched. They had no options. Victor Marquez said, in Game 3, there are more Knicks fans in Philly than Philly fans. Knicks fans took over the Philly arena. And here tonight, all the Philly fans were like, I don't even want to show up to a game that's going to close out here in Philadelphia. Don't even want to show up for it. Nick Yak said, McBride 6 threes and a half might be a record. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. We'll look it up real quick. We'll go through the box scores. We'll see. We'll go through the team stats. We'll see how it matches up to our bingo card and whatnot. But here we go. Let's look up most made threes in one half in the playoffs. 6 made threes for Deuce McBride, and Damian Lillard has 8. As a matter of fact, instead of looking it up there, let me Google it. Most made threes, NBA history, playoffs. Steph Curry has it. No, this is career. Most made threes in a half. So Damian Lillard and Vince Carter both have 8. Vince Carter did it in 2001. Damian Lillard did it in 2021. Next on the list is Robert Horry with 7. So McBride's, 4th on the list? It's not a bad spot to be at. Nick Yak said Philly gave away tickets so Knicks fans could not buy them. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. I mean, they gave it away for free, and those Philly fans didn't even want to show up. They didn't even want to show up, Yak. MBM said Eastern Conference Finals in 2 quarters. Nice job, Coach Brown. Still got 24 minutes of basketball to go. 24-point lead is awesome. It's solid. This is as rock solid of a lead as you could probably get against a quality opponent. But it ain't going to get it done. You got 24 minutes of basketball left. Don't rest on your laurels. Crazy said, we own the Hawks. We own the 76ers. We are known as the New York Knicks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Skomberg said, what a shame. Philly comes back from down 3-1 to get swept by us. Yep. I mean, they'll always have that comeback, man. They'll always have that comeback, right? They'll be talking about that for ages. That's their championship right there. Hang the banner. Hang the banner. All right. Let's take a look at the box score and how it relates to the bingo card. But first, let's actually go through the team stats, and then we'll go through the box score. Randy, what's up, Randy? Ian Navarro said, Philly will ride the broom to Pregame in the Philippines. Yeah, Philly, they're getting up out of here. All right, let's take a look at the team stats. Break it all down. Let's take a look at it. The Knicks should be leading in majority of these categories. 28 made field goals, 53 field goal attempts. They're winning the possession battle pretty heavily. Instead of using the pointer tonight, we're using our trusty brooms. Right? We're sweeping them up out of here. So we got CEO King said Iverson decided not to come out. Yeah, he saw how Game 3 ended. He was like, all right, we're out of here. This ain't real. This ain't a real team. The Knicks, 28 made field goal attempts to their 21, but they're dominating the possession battle by 12 so far, 53 attempts to their 41 attempts. 3-point shooting, 18 of 29 from 3, tying an NBA record for made threes in a half. 18 for 29, while Philly's 4 for 15, an average 4 for 15. And the Knicks have made 14 more threes than them. 14 times 3 is what? 30, 12, 30, 12, 42 more points. So a 24-point lead is nothing. Nothing. They're outscoring them from the 3-point line by 14 made threes. That's 42 points from 3-point range that they have more than Philly, and yet they only hold the 24-point lead. That's the thing that I look at and I go, I don't love that. I don't love that at all. Now, I don't think the Knicks are going to lose a basketball game in which they knock down 20 or more threes, but you got to continue to keep the foot on the pedal, right? I don't want this to be a 10-point win. I don't want this to be a 5-point win. I don't want this to be a game in the second half. I want pure domination, right? So I want them to come out with the right mentality to start the third quarter, start the second half. That's what we need. Karl-Anthony Towns has 9 assists, career high in any half regular season of the playoffs. 11 3-pointers made in the first quarter, ties an NBA career high for made threes in a quarter as well. Okay, Hayes, the cat has 9 assists. Yes, indeed he does. We'll go through the box score in a second here. But let's keep going down the list here. Free throws, 14 attempts to 10 attempts. Is that good enough, Joel Embiid? You're taking 14 attempts to our 10 attempts. You're winning the free throw battle. Is that good enough, Embiid? Are you guys getting enough free throws now? Paul Wall, what's up, Paul? Iverson is more of a Denver Nugget anyways? I don't know about that, but... yeah, he might be done with Philly for a while after this series performance. Doing too much. That the insane part of how they won and how they're winning this game is all without OG. I didn't even think about that doing too much. I didn't even think about that. No OG Anunoby. I forgot. M. Boston said, what a nice Mother's Day. This is a beatdown, man. This is a beatdown. Now, game's not over yet. 24 points is comebackable. It's tough. It's very unlikely, extremely unlikely, but it's possible. So again, I'm not comfortable with a 24-point lead. Bible said, boss said, I could stay on break as long as the Knicks lead. He just called me. Nope, not picking up on break. Yes, sir, Bible. Yes, sir. Don't pick up that phone, brother. Wait till the game is over. Ian said, Knicks had 4 fouls. 76ers had 6 fouls. Is this a record for a half? Yeah, I love it. This is just pure hoops right now. I mean, the Knicks are just knocking down all their jump shots so far. All right, rebounds, 26-17. Knicks winning the rebounding battle. They're dominating the offensive boards, 12-5. I tend to think Mitchell Robinson got at least 4 of those, right? Assists, 20-11, 20 first half assists. Knicks on pace for 40 assists here tonight. The ball movement has been spectacular. This is as beautiful of the ball movement we've ever seen the Knicks have. A couple of touch pass possessions has just been gorgeous. Jaw on the floor levels of gorgeous. Steals and blocks, 3-0, 2-2. Knicks winning the stocks battle 5-2. Total turnovers, only 3 turnovers for the Knicks, 6 turnovers for the 76ers. Knicks winning that battle. Fast break points, 12-2. Knicks getting out on the break and knocking down shots. Points in the paint. Knicks with only 16 points in the paint, 28 for Philly. The Knicks, all playoffs long, has dominated this. Now, I get it, the 3-point shots are falling down here tonight in the second half. I want to see the Knicks go to the basket a little bit more often, just a little bit. They're going to run you off and be very aggressive, running you off the 3-point line. You should be able to find avenues to get into the paint and knock down some shots. 16 points in the paint. I get it. The 3-point shots have been spectacular, but it's just not going to get it done. It's just not going to get it done. 16 points in the paint. 16 points in the paint is just not going to get it done in my eyes. 27-point lead was the largest lead of the game. We had a 27-point lead until Quentin Grimes knocked down the lead, which we would have taken a 27-point lead in the halftime and would have felt phenomenal about it. El Tigre, what's up, Tigre, with a very generous super chat. Appreciate you, brother. He said, what up, Chefy crew? Guess I owe Bridges an apology. Whew. Yeah, I mean, listen, when you play poorly, you're deserving of criticism. And when you play well, you're deserving of praise. So if you were fair in your criticisms, I don't think you owe anybody an apology. If maybe you look back on it and you go, maybe I was a little over the top, then sure, maybe you owe an apology. But I feel like I was always fair in my Mikal Bridges criticism, right? Always fair in my Mikal Bridges criticism, personally. Jason said, yeah, it's free food in the paint still. Yeah, still. I mean, like I said, the 3-point shot is going down. So that's why you have the lack of points in the paint right now, because the threes are going down, right? Jonathan Martinez, what's up, John? Slim Havoc, what's up, Slim? Astra Cat, what's up, Astra Cat? Slim Havoc said, we're doing spring Mother's Day cleaning, sweeping. Yep, the 76ers season away. Celebration incoming, Chef. Happy Mother's Day. Day to your women in your life. Absolutely. Shout out all the mothers in the world in the chat here tonight. It is a beautiful day to celebrate Mother's Day, isn't it? It was a beautiful day outside. The rain's going to come later tonight. It's going to be a nice, easy night, nice, easy sleep. And the Knicks with a beautiful blowout victory here tonight. Keep it going. Keep it going. Freeway said, no other team is is putting this much belt in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, even the Thunder. Even the Thunder. They're like having a really nice playoff run, and they have yet to lose, and they're pulling away in the second half of those games, but, the Knicks are just dominating them right now. They're hungry. They're hungry. All right, let's take a look at the box scores and see how it relates to our bingo card. Let's do it. Sean Evergun said, who do you got? The Wizards taking the first pick? AJ DeBanster will be the first pick. He will be. No love for the ref said, there's a way to criticize where you don't need to apologize. All you got to do is stay classy and you can speak your mind without having to feel bad about it later. Absolutely. Absolutely. Love that comment. No love. And like I said, I feel pretty comfortable in the criticism that I've given Mikal Bridges because I feel like my criticism has always been fair. It's always been fair with Mikal. I've never went over the top. And I understand the frustrations. And again, he deserved the criticism. He wasn't playing well. You can't exit a playoff game with 0 points when you're supposed to be a two-way player. And I gave him credit for the really good defense on Alexander Walker in the previous series, but 0 points is not getting it done. And that was my biggest criticism of him. Not nearly aggressive enough offensively, and he was part of the reason why we lost those 2 games as well, right? But when you're playing well and you come in and you're locked in and you're looking aggressive, you're going to the basket, that's when I got nothing but praise for Mikal Bridges, because not only is he locking up Tyrese Maxey, making it difficult for him, he's also getting buckets on the other side. He's got 8 points here tonight, 3 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals. He's been fantastic. Let's go to our bingo card. Paul George for 20 points. Do we got that? Is he on pace? No, he's got a measly 4 points here tonight. 1 board, 2 assists. He's taken 4 shot attempts. That's it. What else do we have? Karl-Anthony Towns for 25. I mean, he's got 8, 4, and 9 for Karl-Anthony Towns. He's working his way towards not only the double-double, but also the triple-double. Hopefully he gets it tonight so we can fill in our pieces here on the board. But 25 points doesn't seem in the cards for him. But he will look like likely get us the double-double and the triple-double. A failed challenge. We haven't had any challenges yet. Haven't had a travel yet. Haven't had any players foul out. Not a ton of fouls being called here tonight. Successful chat, which I love. Successful challenge again. No challenges yet. Any player for 3 blocks? Let's take a look. Towns with 1. Hart with 1. Off the bench. Nobody else with any other. As far as the Sixers go, 1 for Maxey, 1 for Edgecombe. Nobody else with any other blocks. So any player for 3 blocks? Not close to that one yet. Triple-double looking at you, Towns. Edgecombe for 20. What does VJ Edgecombe have? Yak said 20 assists to 2 turnovers. I think they're credited with 3 turnovers, but yeah, pretty much the same thing. Same thing. I mean, 20 assists to, at most, 3 turnovers is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Edgecombe, he's got 4 tonight. 0 for 4 from the 3 and 2 for 9 from the field. Fantastic. 3 boards, 3 assists for VJ Edgecombe. He's trying, but the lights just might be a little too bright for him here in his rookie season. Just a little too bright. What else do we have? We have Logo 3. Haven't seen one of those. The Knicks are just getting to their spots and knocking them down. Not even having to take deep ones here. Embiid for 30 seems pretty likely. He's hoping here tonight. He's got 19 points, 6 for 6 from the field. He's showing up in a closeout game. He's 2 for 2 from 3. Keep that man shooting jump shots, man. Keep him. Keep him out there. We have Josh Hart for 12, 5, and 5. The assist not looking good, but he does already have the 14 points. He has 7 rebounds, but only the 1 assist for Josh Hart here tonight. If he can get it through... He has a steal and a block, though. If he can get 12 rebounds, then we only need... No, we still need 5 assists from him, regardless. You know when the sneeze comes and then it just goes away? I hate that. Hate it. Hate it. Raymond said, I saw the Knicks are blocking 76ers from winning. They are indeed. They are indeed. Amy Machua said, I've been fair to Mikal, but maybe not Cat. He was so frustrating, but in the playoffs, I'm glad we didn't trade him for now. See? I love that comment, Amy. I love that comment, right? Because we've all been unfair to certain players. I'm sure I've maybe come over too far with criticism of people. I'm sure it's there out there somewhere. And if I did, bring it to my attention, I apologize for it. But, yeah, the criticism of Karl-Anthony Towns did get to pretty crazy levels in the middle of the season when they were trying to figure things out. And again, a lot of it was warranted, but again, going over the top was always crazy with Karl-Anthony Towns. And here he is absolutely dominating here during the playoff run. What else do we have here? We have Embiid for 30, Hart for 12, 5, and 5. Brunson for 30. What is he looking at? Is he likely? He's got 14 here tonight. We know he's always likely to go off for 30 points, so maybe we'll get a 30 bump from Jalen Brunson here tonight. Would really help. Robinson, 4 offensive rebounds. Big Mitch, he does have 4 offensive rebounds here tonight. Let's fill that one in. Love to see it. Love to see it. Suns Jen said, I think when the Knicks were playing poorly, Mikal took the brunt of the criticism when he wasn't the problem. Yeah, I mean, when you look at the box score and you see a guy exits a game as a starter with 0 points, whether you are deserving of that big criticism, it's going to come your way, right? Even if you were fantastic defensively, which I think he was for the most part during that Atlanta series. I thought he was fantastic defensively, but he wasn't contributing offensively. And when you just look at the box score and you see that and you go, man, this is why we lost. Mikal Bridges didn't give us anything on offense. Whether he was deserving of it or not, he absolutely took a brunt of a lot of the criticism. But also so did Towns. I think the 2 scapegoats of this team, Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges for sure. And it's mostly also because of what the Knicks gave up in order to acquire those guys. Sean Martin, what's up, Sean? Cat has been a problem also. They've all been a problem. Brunson's been a problem. Best player in the team, he's been a problem over dribbling at times. And he's deserved criticism for it. Karl-Anthony Towns has been a problem with some of his processing issues and his fouling issues. Josh Hart's been a problem with some of his lack of shooting, just reluctance and refusal to shoot the ball and killing the spacing of the team and killing the ball movement. They've all had instances where they've been a problem. Anunoby's been a problem where he goes through these like a month-long code patch where he can't knock down a perimeter shot. Mike Brown's been a problem with some of his rotations. The bench has been a problem with the lack of production throughout the regular season. Like, as the regular season goes, it's everybody at some point goes through some sort of slump or some sort of bad play where it's like, oh my goodness, man, if only this guy could play better, we wouldn't have lost that last game, right? At various points throughout the regular season, everybody's been a problem on this team. Nobody plays perfect throughout the regular season. Nick, yeah, said Mitch had 2 points taken away and another offensive rebound. Unfortunate. Let's fill in Mitch, offensive rebound, before we get back here. We're going to start the second half now. Real quick, though, we have Bridges for 15. He's got 8. Seems likely. Maxey for 30. He's got... Maxey's got 10. Doesn't seem as likely. He struggled here tonight from the field, 4 for 10 from the field, but he's always liable to go off. We'll see. 4-point play. We haven't had one. Technical foul. Haven't had one. Double-double. Carlton Towns is working on it. So let's fill in Robinson, 4 offensive rebounds. We need a Brunson 30 ball for a bingo. Halftime, we're 1 spot away from a bingo. So let's fill in Robinson. There we go. Jay Hammer said Chevy was a problem. Only did the weather ones. We did do the weather ones because the Knicks were playing so poorly. We had to find something to talk about. Jay Hammer, what's up, Jay Hammer? Nick Yak said, win or play even third quarter. We go up until the 424 or more. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, gotta be the mentality right now. Win or at least play even here in the third. Go up by 24 in the fourth quarter. You're 12 minutes away from an Eastern Conference Finals berth. Towns inside, Bridges lefty layup. There's the double-double from Karl-Anthony Towns right away. We love to see it. Love to see it. Beautiful. He's got 10 assists. And Nick Nurse is sitting down, looking up at the sky, contemplating what got him in this situation where he's coaching the 76ers team right now. They go over to Paul George, right corner 3 over Josh Hart, well contested. It didn't matter. Paul George knocks it down. Okay. 83-60, okay, 23-point lead again. Don't let it get under 20. Brunson over to Towns, up top, being guarded by Embiid. Pass fake, over to Brunson, right wing. He pump fakes against Edgecombe, swings through to his left. Edgecombe uses a foul. He puts his hand up, just slaps away at the ball, looking for a reach-in to foul. Towns looking at Mikal Bridges, and he's saying, my bad, because Bridges had a little bit of a lane going to the basket there. Jay Hammer said, if you do the weather... this thing will go viral. We did do the weather one time. Brunson up top, swings through to his left, now coming to his right. Coming off a Towns screen, down the lane in the paint, sneaks it inside the Josh Hart, spins, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Towns, left wing, pump fakes, driving it down, throws up the floater, can't get it to go, but a foul on Paul George, so Towns with the foul line for 2, we'd love to see it. Love to see it. Josh Hart, again, holding and rubbing his head. He's like, man, they keep hitting me in the head, man. Can we get Josh Hart a call? My goodness, stop slapping this man on the top of the head. Mario, what's up, Mario? Dan, we were supposed to pull the blue and orange chef hat for today's sweep, brother. We still love it, though. I don't have a blue or orange chef's hat. I have red, black, and white. They don't really sell multicolored chef's hats. I'm looking to make them myself. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there, Mario. We'll get there. We'll have our own branded chef's hats. We will. We'll get there at some point. Towns knocks down the free throw. It's gonna have to be made in-house though, so that's the thing. I'm looking into it, brother. I'm looking into it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Jay Garner said, I know it's 25-point lead in the NBA is nothing put up points to take the starters out. I wouldn't take the starters out until the fourth quarter and see what kind of lead you have going into the fourth quarter. It's a closeout game. You can't just 25 points is nothing in modern basketball. I mean, it's not nothing. It's a huge lead, but. You know, you could rattle off 10 points in a row. Next thing it's a 15-point game, and then you're in a dogfight. Then you have to bring the starters back in. So you might as well just run your regular rotations, continue to play hard, foot on their neck, foot on the gas pedal, don't let up, and then go into the fourth quarter with a nice, easy lead. Maxey spins over to Embiid. Embiid up top, being guarded by Towns. Embiid fakes the handoff, coming to his right, stops, step back, puts up the mid-range jumper, got it to go. Joel Embiid's got that jump shot calibrated. I mean, you're seeing how awesome Joel Embiid is as a basketball player when he's not flipping and flopping around. I mean, the guy can't miss right now. He's 7% from the field for 21 points. The only guy getting it going here offensively for his team. Towns steps behind the three-point line and pump fakes. He's going to blow past Embiid to the basket. Layup got it to go for Karl-Anthony Towns. Challenging that foot speed from Joel Embiid at this point in his career. You love to see it. Edgecombe looking to attack McBride. Gets it up top to Embiid. He's going to attack Towns. Runs right through his chest. And a foul on Towns. It's going to send Embiid to the foul line for 2. Mario said, love to hear. That's your unique style. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. It's our signature over here. That is now 4 fouls on Karl-Anthony Towns. So he stayed out of foul trouble up until that second quarter. Now we got 4 fouls on Towns. He did give us the double-double, though. Mark said, how? I'm wondering, too. To me, that's a charge, but I guess Towns wasn't set. He didn't establish defensive positioning. I could see it going either way. I really could. Embiid knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Embiid working his way towards the 30 ball, though. Mitchell Robinson's going to come in. We have a double-double from Towns, though. He's got the 10 assists. Takeover said he wasn't set. Yeah, he wasn't set, unfortunately. Wambach said, of course, just keep on scoring. He does miss the second free throw. We love when our opponents miss free throws. Still a 24-point lead for the Knicks. 10-15 to go here. Brunson bringing it down against Edgecombe. Brunson up top. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Oubre. Swings through to his right. Snaking it back to his left hand. Step back. Pump fake. Spin. Leans in. Spins again. Good defense from Embiid. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart trying to get it back to Bridges. They get it over to Bridges. Swings through to his left. Taking the baseline. Inside. Kicks it out. McBride. Left corner three. Right corner three. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Robinson knocks it loose. Bridges can't grab it as Oubre able to sneak it away. And now here comes Maxey pushing it the other way. Picked up by McBride. Maxey, full head of steam. Coming to his right. Kicks it in the corner. Paul George sets himself and fires from three. He comes up short. Battle for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Philly. It's going to go back to the Knicks. 9:40 to go here. Bridges bringing it down, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson up top. Gets it back to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right off the Robinson screen. Coming to his right, driving it down. Foul line, fall away. His spot, got it to go. Love to see McHale get to his spot, man. Love to see McHale get to his spot. We're trading baskets, which, okay, fine. That benefits the Knicks. They get over to Embiid. Embiid gets it over to Edgecombe. Edgecombe pump fakes from three. Gets it back to Embiid. He'll throw up the mid-range jumper. He'll knock down the mid-range jumper. Getting that jump shot calibrated. They hit ahead to McBride. McBride couldn't pick up the ball, but it gets knocked out of bounds by Maxey, so it'll at least stay here with the Knicks. 9:10 to go. Sean of a Gun said, if Pistons win out, if they do, they're on a crash course against the Knicks. They got to handle that Cavs situation first. Don't lose that next game, Detroit. Don't lose that next game. Brunson up top coming to off the screen. He puts it up. Got to go for the captain, Jalen Brunson. Love to see it. Back up to 27, the Knicks go. Back up by 27, our New York Knicks go. Maxey throws a wild cross-court pass to Edgecombe. Edgecombe gets it over to Embiid. He's going to pump fake, being guarded by Robinson. They kick it back to Edgecombe. They get it back to Embiid in the post. Hits Edgecombe, come back to Warren McBride. Spins, leans in, layup. Got it to go for VJ Edgecombe. And Brunson will bring it down the other way. 25-point lead for the New York Knicks right now with 8:30 to go. Brunson up top being guarded by Edgecombe. Fakes the handoff, keeps it. Throws the lob up top. Robinson throws it down with two hands. Getting a little too easy out there for the Knicks. Very lackadaisical defensive effort from Philadelphia right now as Brunson just beating them off the dribble whenever he wants. Maxey spinning off of Bridges, coming to his right, sees a double team. Step back, kick out, Embiid. He's going to line up a three. He's going to pump fake from it. Going to try to get it back to Maxey. They do. He hands it off to him. Coming to his left, he gets open space and he fires it up. Careens off the side of the rim. It goes out of bounds. Embiid not even looking for it. And the ball is going to go back to the Knicks. And Maxey, he just doesn't have the legs, man. He just doesn't have the legs. He is exhausted out there, offensively and defensively. He doesn't have the legs to knock down these jump shots. He hasn't hit a three so far here tonight. He's 0 for 4 from 3, 4 for 11 from the floor for 10 points. Bridges, Bryce. What's up, Bryce? We need Cat? Do we need Cat right now? I mean, obviously, Cat is incredible. He's having a fantastic game. But do we need Cat? No, I'd love to see Cat, but he's in foul trouble right now. Brunson, down the lane, throws up the floater off glass, can't get it to go. Embiid with the rebound, over to Edgecombe, shot out of a cannon, bringing it down against Hart, runs right through him. And can't get out to Grimes, a three, can't get it to go. Edgecombe the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Maxey. He'll set himself on fire from three, and he'll finally get one to go down. Josh Hart, you got to set your feet and take that charge, brother. You got to take that charge. 24-point game. Brunson, he'll bring it down. He'll fake the handoff, he'll keep it. Brunson up top, calling for a screen. Who are bringing into the action? Mitch and Embiid. Brunson's just going to dance with it against Barlow here. Pulls it back. Crosses over. Oh, my goodness. Left him in the dust. Wild reverse layup. Got it to go. Oh, my goodness. Put it on the highlight reel. Brunson with a beautiful hezzy. Bridges the steal. Back to Brunson. Right corner three. Give it to me again. Oh, he got it to me again. Oh, we're still getting excitement from our Knicks. Quick 5-point run for Jalen Brunson right there to get it up to a 29-point lead and a timeout from Philly. You love to see it. Bridges comes up with the steal. Philly's trying to push it quickly. And it's 99-70. Oh, you love to see it. Jalen Brunson. Oh, my goodness. Put it on the highlight reel. Put it on the highlight reel. Brunson hit him with the pullback and then the cross back. Oh, and Barlow, he didn't know where he was going. He was like, he's going over here? Is he going over here? Oh, my goodness. What does Chris Booth say? Give him a map. We don't know where he's at. We can't find him. Where's Waldo? Oh, he's over at the basket for a layup. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I could shed a tear. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful basketball. Sherry McLean, 5 points in 5 seconds. We love to see it. We got 7:19 to go, so we're going to run our timer down until we're caught up. Jalen Brunson now with 22 points. JB, give me 30 and then get up out of the game. Give me 30 for the bingo, JB, and then get up out of the game. Bridges up to 12. We need him for 15. You can give us that too. He's down here for that. Maxey ain't getting the 30, I'll tell you that. Embiid, he might get close to the 30 here. He's got 24 points. He'll probably get the 30. We'll see. But this one's over. This one's over. There's the 29-point lead. We love to see it. There it is. Mario said, soon the Knicks will be up 30 plus. That's the goal. That is the goal. MBM, comeback, eh? Not happening. Jason said, 30 ball for JB. Get us bingo. Yes, sir. Get us the bingo. Nick Yak said, captain over Maxey. Was never even in doubt. Never even in doubt. For people who thought that Maxey was on the level of Jalen Brunson, just goes to show you, there are levels to this, man. There are levels to this. And look, Maxey's what, 24, 25 years old? So give him another 3 or 4 years. He might get to that level. He might. But there are levels to this. And it's Jalen Brunson and Cade Cunningham as tier 1 point guards in the East, especially. You want to talk about the entirety of the NBA? You want to throw SGA in there? Sure. Maybe you want to throw Luka in there if you consider him a point guard? Sure. But we're talking about the East. We're talking about Cade Cunningham. We're talking about Brunson. And if I got to go to battle, give me Jalen Brunson. And maybe I'm biased because I'm a Knicks fan, but you guys know how much love and respect I have for Cade Cunningham. Give me Brunson in a playoff series. At least I know Jalen Brunson won't turn it over on 3 straight possessions down the stretch of a critical game, right? John Mazzola said, what's the record for threes in a game? That's a good point, John. We're at the point of the game now where we can start looking things up. We can start looking up what records are. Most three-pointers made. Actually, let's go back to Google because this is not a good search engine. Most three-pointers made in a game. Sharon McLean sent a happy Mother's Day for 300 joules. Appreciate you, Sharon. Thank you for your generosity. Always love to see it. Thank you for that, Sharon. Mario said Embiid can't bring them back from down 30. Knees won't let him. Yep. Most threes made in game by team in playoffs. Most threes made in a game. 2026 by the Boston Celtics. They hit 29. That's in the regular season. It's in the regular season. They made 29 threes. Yeah, we know that. Most three-pointers made in a half of 27 threes? What? That doesn't sound right. All right, StatMuse. You got us, right, StatMuse? You got us. You got us, right, StatMuse? I know you got us. The Milwaukee Bucks and Cleveland Cavaliers are tied for the most threes made in a playoff game with 25 made threes is the record. 25 made threes is a record for most threes made in a playoff game, y'all. 25 made threes. Let's take a look real quick. 25 made threes. The Knicks have 20. They need 5 more threes. The rest, 18 minutes to go. Half a quarter and the whole fourth to beat that record. Come on, New York. Come on. Edgecombe has it up top. I got spoiled. I saw that they're going to score here. Maxey's going to miss this 3. The rebound's going to go right back to him. No, Robinson's going to clean it up. They're going to get it over to Brunson. So here we go. Philly's going to score at some point, I guess. They get over to Bridges. He's going to miss this 3 because I know they didn't score. Okay. Edgecombe with the rebound. And now Philly's going to score. We know this. We got spoiled. I saw it over there, but that's why I avoid looking over there at all costs. Edgecombe dancing with it against Brunson down the lane. Inside to Barlow. Barlow against Bridges. Gets the layup to go. And the foul for Barlow. Oh, come on, Mikhail. Can't give that up. Can't give that up. All right, so it's 99-72. Again, give me the 30-point lead, Knicks. Give me the 30-point lead. Mario said 6 more threes. 6 more threes for the record. 5 more threes to tie it. Yup. Mike said Pistons do not want to see us. Pistons are a much better team than Philly, though. I'll give them that. Here comes Brunson bringing it down. They better be ready for a dogfight when they go into it, man. AP with a very generous super chat. Appreciate you, AP. They get over to Bridges. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, another one. Give it to us. He got it! He got it. 5 more threes for the Knicks for the record. And it's a 29-point lead yet again. Give me those 3 points right back. Edgecombe on the right wing. AP with a very generous super chat. Appreciate you, AP. Appreciate you, brother. We'll read it in a second. They get over to Maxey. Maxey down the lane in the paint. Kicks it to the corner. Brunson almost got the steal. Grimes ends up with it. Over to Embiid. Dancing with it against Robinson. Robinson pokes the ball loose. They're diving for it. He gets on the ground. Gets it over to Edgecombe to the basket. Layup. Got it to go. During the scramble there. Found an open lane and he got the layup. Here comes Brunson bringing it down. Brunson up top being guarded by Edgecombe. Coming to his right. Gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart on the right wing. Josh Hart being guarded by Barlow. Gets it over to McBride. McBride up top being guarded by Maxey. Back to Josh Hart. Josh Hart hands it off to Bridges. Bridges on the right wing up top to McBride. McBride jab step coming to his right. Gets open. Another 3. He's open for it. And he got it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's the 30 ball, y'all. Get them out of the building. Get them out of the building. They don't belong here. And it's a blocking foul on Brunson trying to step in front of, I assume, Maxey. I was too busy grabbing the broom, y'all. I was too busy grabbing the broom and celebrating. 5:36 to go. Nobody picks up Deuce McBride. He lines it up. That's his 7th made three here tonight. 7 made threes for Deucey. Maxey has it up top. They throw the lob to Grimes, and he mishandles the pass. And Quinn Grimes then picks up a foul, right? No, they called the foul on Josh Hart? How was that a foul on Josh? I'll get to your super chat in a second, AP. I know. It's still on my mind, brother. Still on my mind. Appreciate you. They get it in the Barlow. Barlow up top. Fakes the handoff. Keeps it. Gets it over to Embiid. Embiid being guarded by Robinson. Embiid coming to his right. Hands it off to Edgecombe. Edgecombe steps back. Lines up the three over McBride. He can't get it to go. Josh Hart the rebound. Josh Hart will bring it down. Maxey playing aggressive defense. They just swing it over to Brunson. He'll walk it down against Grimes. Brunson coming to his left. Off the Robinson screen. He sees a double team. They swing it over to McBride. McBride on the right wing. Gets it back to Brunson. Brunson up top by the half-court line. Shot clock down to 8. Brunson, jab step, coming to his left off the Robinson screen. Over to Josh Hart. Cross-court pass McBride. He threw a bullet, and it ends up in the 5th row. Oh, my goodness. Mario, chill with the spamming, brother. Chill with the spamming, Mario. Chill with the spamming. Let the chat be the chat, brother. They get it over there. I know we're excited, big dog. I know we're excited. I'm excited, too. Embiid hands it off to Edgecombe. Edgecombe up top. Spinning off of McBride, driving it down in the lane, kicks out to Maxey, ran up the line, he'll take the baseline. Josh Hart right there, Maxey finds a way to get it out to Grimes. He puts up the three, he comes up both short, McBride the rebound, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson will bring it down. Brunson on the left wing, 4:30 to go. Brunson dancing with it, coming to his right, over to McBride, over to Bridges. Bridges will attack the lane in the paint, and he steps out of bounds, and the ball's gonna go back to Philly. Okay. Still a 30-point lead. Still a 30-point lead. Rose said Sixers wasted all the shots on threes with no rebounding. None at all. None at all. The Jamaican Jack, what's up, Jack? Knicks putting BTA, yep. BTA tonight from the New York Knicks. We love to see it. We love to see it. Maxey bringing it down against Bridges. They get over to Embiid up top, being guarded by Robinson. They hand it off to Grimes. Grimes being guarded by Brunson. Over to Embiid up top, being guarded by Robinson. Embiid hands it off to Maxey. Coming to his right. Maxey pulls it out over to Edgecombe. He'll take the baseline inside the Barlow. Barlow spins off the defense in the lane, leaves it off to Embiid. He lost the handle on it. Josh Hart diving for it. Embiid can't get to it, and it's out of bounds. Ball back to the Knicks. The defense is impeccable, impenetrable. A timeout is here. We're doing this the whole quarter pretty much without Karl Anthony Towns, by the way, and without OG Anunoby. What a phenomenal performance, y'all. I mean, I gotta walk off stage. I mean, this is, I've never seen anything like this. That's not true. We saw it earlier in the playoffs by the New York Knicks. We've seen stuff like this. My goodness. My goodness, Judge that said 22-35 blows my mind. You love to see it. Yes, sir, Mark. Yes, sir. Let's get back to my guy AP with a very generous super chat. Let's go ahead and throw it back on screen. Give my guy AP his due for his generosity. Appreciate you, AP. You know I always appreciate the support, brother. He said, I can't believe what I'm looking at. My bums are going back to the conference finals. Hasn't happened since I was in my 20s. Hit the likes. Major growth for you, Chef. Appreciate you, AP, for your generosity and your kind words to the New York Knicks. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Mark, sub for Knicks dubs. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Hit the like button. If you guys are enjoying the show, hit the like button so more people can know what kind of party we're having here today. We love to see it. We love to see it. AB said, what happened with Towns? He picked up his fourth foul. So we're like, all right, Robinson, come in. Okay. 6 points for Mitchell Robinson, sending some fantastic screens, freeing up our guards out on the perimeter. 32 DH. What's up, 32? The clock is too slow. Hey, brother, more time to put up points. More time to put up points. Crazy said, good timeout, regroup, gas up, and put pedal to the metal. Yup. I'm loving it. Jay Hammer said, would you be able to display the next score on top of the opponent every time, whether we are home or away? To display the next score on top of the opponent every time, whether we are home or away. Oh, do you mean like have the Knicks on the bottom and have the opponent score on the top? I have it set up so the home team is on the bottom and the away team is on the top. That's just kind of how it's set up. Delu Marie said, I wasn't expecting a Mother's Day massacre handed out by the Knicks. Me either, Marie. Neither. Me either. I didn't think this was going to be a super close game. I thought the Knicks were going to find a way to sweep it. I wasn't expecting another blowout, but maybe I should stop not expecting a blowout at this point. I mean, they've had more blowouts than not throughout this playoff series, throughout the playoff run so far. I like Shoes. What's up, Shoes? This is just too good. I used to be stressed 24/7. It's crazy. This is the least stressful playoff run I've ever seen in my entire life. Not that I've seen plenty of playoff runs from our Knicks. Mario said Knicks took Mother's Day to heart. I mean, yeah. I mean, I knew this was going to be a great Karl Anthony Towns game because we know what Mother's Day means to him, but everybody showed up. Everybody's having a phenomenal game. Let's look at it. We haven't really broken down the stats per se. I mean, we've been talking about it in relation to our bingo card, but Josh Hart with 17, Bridges with 12, Brunson with 22, McBride actually our leading scorer with 23. He's hit 7 threes tonight. Robinson with 6 and 6. Even if we go down the rest of it, Brunson with 4 and 6, Bridges with 3 and 6, Josh Hart with 9 and 1. I mean, everybody's doing everything. Everybody getting in on the action. AP said New York Liberty overtime on the road. All right, let's see if they pull it out. Keep us updated, AP. Keep us updated. Slim Havoc, what's up, Slim? I was expecting it. They quit game 3. Maybe it's a little bit of PTSD in the sense that, like, I don't know. I don't know if the Knicks are going to have it in them to blow out in a closeout game. But again, they did this in game 6 against Atlanta. Maybe I should have expected it. We got 4 minutes to go here. Karl Anthony Towns is back out with no Joel Embiid as he goes to the bench. Brunson bringing it down. The Knicks have the ball back. It's a 30-point lead. Can we continue to look to expand it? Brunson up top, coming to his left off a Towns screen. Brunson gets it over to Towns. Up top, coming to his right. Fakes the handoff, keeps it, picks up his handle. Hands it off, fakes the handoff to Brunson, keeps it. Left wide open in the mid-range, he'll put it up and he'll knock it down. Go ahead, keep leaving me wide open. We love it. We love it. Under 4 to go, Maxey will bring it down. Maxey up top being guarded by Bridges. Gets it over to Paul George, being guarded by Josh Hart. Paul George coming to his right, pulls it back out, gets it over to Drummond. Drummond in the mid-range, being guarded by McBride. He'll take the baseline, he'll go. He'll get blocked by Karl Anthony Towns, and he'll rip away a rebound from McBride. Give me that rebound, yes sir. We need that triple-double, big cat. They get it over to Bridges. Bridges driving to his left, hands it off to Josh Hart again. Josh Hart gets it back to Bridges. Bridges gets it over to Brunson. Brunson up top, being guarded by Quentin Grimes. Brunson dancing with it, coming to his left, off a Town screen, driving it down. Brunson in the lane, and a foul on Andre Drummond going for the reach-in. I don't know why you're trying to reach in on Jalen Brunson, Andre Drummond. You're not taking the ball from him. You'd have to get lucky to do that. Bible said De'Aaron Fox is faster than JB. De'Aaron Fox is faster than Jalen Brunson, but speed is not what makes you a good basketball player, of course. Speed is just an aspect of a tool you could use to be a good basketball player. Brunson, pass fake, gets it over to Towns, up top. Towns fakes the handoff, keeps it, driving to his left, puts up the floater, can't get it to go down, but he draws the foul on Andre Drummond. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Get your points, big cat, get your points. He's got the double-double with assists. He's got 10 assists already. So go get your points, brother. Go get your points. Yes, sir. Dom Anthony said, Yanks, bullpen, very suspect of no talent. That sucks. Harvey, what's up, Harvey? It's the curse of the purple plaid jacket. We haven't lost since Sheffy pulled it out. I mean, we were searching. We went to the Frazier Blazer. We went to the Red Velvet. We finally pulled out it's blue, by the way, guys. It's blue. I know to you it comes off as purple. It's blue, though. I'm rocking. Excuse me. I'm rocking the orange and blue. I'm rocking the orange and blue. We got the orange shirt, blue tie, blue jacket, but on camera it comes off as purple. Unfortunately, with the red bleeding into the blue, it comes off as purple. I get it. But I'm just trying to tell you, it's blue. I'm rocking the orange and blue for the Knicks. I pulled out all the stops. Everything orange and blue we got, we're wearing. We even got Knicks socks on. Even got the Knicks socks on as Towns knocks down both free throws. A little over 3 to go here. Paul George up top, hands it off to Grimes. Grimes being guarded by McBride, coming to his right. Picks up his handle, gets it over to Maxey. Maxey puts up the straightaway 3, quick catch and shoot, can't get it to go. Battle on the boards for the rebound. And it's a loose ball foul, and Karl Anthony Towns his 5th. Towns, we trying to keep you in the game, brother. We trying to keep you in the game, big dog. We trying. AB said Spurs are a bunch of kids. I mean, I'm really, obviously that'd be a tough series. I'm not saying the Knicks would win it in 4 or 5 or anything like that, but I'm really, the Knicks match up well against the Spurs. They match up pretty decently. They have the size on the inside. They have the guard play to handle their pressure out on the perimeter. And Paul George just threw it to nobody. Karl Anthony Towns down the lane to the basket, tried to get the hammer over Drummond, and he comes down holding his hand. Okay, he's fine. Went down holding his hand. Just hurt it a little bit, trying to go down for the dunk. because he grabbed the rim. So it's going to be one of his fingers. So one of his fingers is hurting. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Unless he lands on his wrist. But I think he'll be all right. He popped right back up. It's just hurting. I think he'll be all right. Shake it off, big dog. Shake it off. Okay, he said, yikes, Cat caught his fingers in the net. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Not that I would know. I've never been a high flyer. But I have grabbed net in my day. Towns, it's his left hand, left finger. All right, so it's non-shooting hand. We should be all right. DCO Love said Knicks match up well against every opponent, except the Thunder. Nobody matches up well against the Thunder. Wompak said, okay, be careful, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Brunson comes off to a standing ovation from the home crowd here in Philadelphia. Towns missed the first free throw. He's got another one coming. We got just under 3 minutes to go here. AB said, they don't frighten me? They don't frighten me either, but I wouldn't say nobody matches up well against them. It would be a pretty even matchup. And they've won a championship before, so they know what it takes. So they would have the slight advantage in my eyes. But I'm still picking my Knicks, of course. Of course, I'd still pick the Knicks to win if we make it there. But that's the goal. You got to make it there first before we can start talking about what it might take to win it. Paul George up top, sees a hedge. They kick it out to Maxey. Maxey up top, being guarded by McBride. Maxey's going to dance with it. Drive to his left on Deuce. Spins to his right. Fall away jumper after losing his bounce. Misses the shot. Bridges comes in for the rebound. Here comes Jose Alvarado bringing it down the other way. 2:30 to go. Alvarado up top. Gets it over to Towns. Towns dancing with it. He's going to walk. Pump fake. Lean in. Throws up the three. Looking for the foul. Doesn't get it. Long rebound. Kareem's out of bounds. McBride trying to save it, but he can't. And it's going to go back to Philly. Towns was looking to lean in for that foul on the three-point attempt by Drummond. Trying to get fouled by Drummond. They don't give him the foul call. Towns is going to sub out with 4 fouls. Good. Or 5 fouls? I think Towns has 5 fouls. Again, standing ovation from the crowd. That might be the last time we see him tonight as the Knicks hold on to a 35-point lead right now. Mario said 4 more threes for the record. We got a full quarter to go, Mario. We got a full quarter to go. I think we're going to get it. Let the bench come in, fire away. Paul George puts up the baseline jumper, comes up short, battle for the rebound, knock loose. Alvarado picks it up. We're off and running. We got Shaman back in the game. Shaman the flamethrower. Alvarado coming to his right off the screen in the paint, throws up the floater. Got it to go for Jose Alvarado. And the Knicks are just holding away, baby. 37-point beatdown right now. Give me a 40-point lead. I'm getting spoiled. And they're going to call a foul. I think on Huck 40 there. Reaching in. They're in the bonus, so Maxey will go to the foul line for 2. And Towns is fine on the bench. He's still flexing and moving the wrist, but he seems fine. Looks like a finger, maybe jammed or pulled, not jammed, but maybe pulled the finger and it just hurts a little bit. Should be all right. Should be all right. Right next to Carthy Towns, somebody's smacking on some wings over there. My goodness, that looks good. My boy, right next to Karl Anthony Towns, a fan sitting in the seat. He is smacking on some wings right now. Oh my goodness. Maxey's at the foul line for 2. Wombeck said smart shots now. Cat wanted to get any shot in before coming out. Probably told in the timeout he would come out soon. Yeah, probably. Probably knew his time was coming down as the lead is ballooning here to over 30. As Maxey knocks down the first free throw. Towns and Brunson talking on the bench. Laughing and joking around over there. DCO Love said blowout means no bingo. True. Paul George for 20 ain't happening. Is he still out there? No, he's out of the game now. Maxey knocks down both. Paul George for 30 ain't happening, or 20 ain't happening. Brunson for 30, if he's out of the game the rest of the night, that ain't happening. Maxey's got 15 points tonight, 1 for 7 from 3. We love to see that. Love to see it. McBride up top, being guarded by Oubre, swings through to his left. They swing it out. Alvarado, he pump fakes from 3. He's one of the only guys yet to hit a 3. He goes to the rim, gets blocked by Grimes. Huck Porty picks it up, shovels it over to Clarkson, hand it off to Shamet. Shamet the straightaway 3, give it to me. Got it to go, Landry Shamet. 3 more threes, baby. 3 more threes for the record. 3 more threes for the record, baby. Landry Shamet just catching and firing. Maxey down the lane, lefty layup, high over Huck Porty, got it to go. Tyrese Maxey just patting his stats down the end here. The Knicks got their full bench unit out there. McBride leans in, draws the foul on Grimes. He got it to go too. Give it to me. Give it. I think they gave it to him. They do give it to him. A 4-point play on the board here for Deuce McBride. Deuce gets the foul on Quentin Grimes, knocks the 3 down anyway. Oh my goodness, 2 more threes, guys. We got a full quarter. 2 more threes. We got a full quarter to go here. Everything going. McBride knocked down this free throw. I forgot to give Maxey that layup there. McBride knocked down this free throw. Give us the 40-point lead. Give us a 40-point lead. That's also. McBride got to knock down the free throw for the 4-point play. Where is that? Where's 4-point play? Did Bridges get 15? We're getting a timeout first. Okay. So we're not going to fill in 4-point play yet because he's got to knock down the free throw. Mr. Nixon said, come on now. This is crazy. This is insane. Mario said, end the 4-point play. You got to knock down the free throw first. Got to knock down the free throw first. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to see if we're going to fill in the 4-point play, which is down here. It's not really going to help us get bingo, but we'll fill it in anyway. If he knocks down the free throw. You got to knock down your free throw, Deuce. Are we close to anything else? I mean, Embiid's probably done for the night. He's not going to get 30. Same with Cat. Same with Brunson. Maxey not going to get 30 even if he stays in. Paul George is done for the night too. He's not getting 20. So our point props looked really good to start the game, but because it's such a big blowout, we're not going to get to the points props, unfortunately. We haven't had any deep threes. The Knicks are just running excellent offense to get open threes along the three-point line. They haven't had to really heave a bunch of threes up here tonight. Players aren't foul. I mean, Towns is the closest, but he's likely done for the night. Again, the triple-double is probably off the board now, too, because Towns is done for the night. He hasn't grabbed any rebounds. He barely played in that third quarter. Barely played. Rugby guys is using a challenge. All right, cool. So that could be a successful or failed challenge. It's absolutely a foul. What they might change is that it might be a foul on the floor. Mario said 2 more threes for history. 2 more threes, Mario. 2 more threes, brother. Mark said PG is done. He's done. PG is done. We're not worried about PG. The Celtics were like, oh my goodness, prime Paul George. And it's like, okay, but y'all were playing into his hands. It was so easy for him to play. It was so smart. Hoobie and Setsia on the finals? I mean, we got to get through the conference finals first. You can't skip steps, brother. We can't skip steps. Gigi said we are setting records left and right. One more game and we hold on. One more in the game and we hold the most threes made in NBA history. We get tied. So yeah, we go into the record books, but we're tied for it. And they take away the 3, guys. They take away the 3. They say it's a foul on the floor before the 3-point shot went down. Nick Nurse hates fun. So now McBride just gets 2 free throws because they're in a bonus. He knocks down the first one. He's got 1 more coming. So now we're still with 3. Now we need 3 more threes for the record. They take that 3 from Deuce McBride away. Nick Nurse hates fun, guys. He hates fun. McBride does knock down both free throws, though. So it's 117. We'll take 1 point away from the Knicks. There it goes. And it's a 38-point lead for the New York Knicks. Maxey gets it over to Oubre. Swings through to his right. Oubre trying to bully his way to the basket against McBride. He does indeed. He gets the layup to go. And Jose Alvarado will bring it down. And I think Oubre picks up a foul, being overly aggressive with Deuce McBride there. Brother, the game is over. What you doing, brother? What you doing? Oubre acting like a fool out there. Mario said, pull the 3. I mean, we got a whole fourth quarter, brother. I think they're going to be able to get it. We got a whole fourth quarter. Clarkson knocks down the is it a technical? Technical against Oubre, yeah. So we could fill that in, too. So Clarkson knocks down the free throw. Technical. I mean, that would have helped the 4-point. We're not getting Maxey 30 ball. Hugporty up top, swings through to his left, beating them down the paint, goes up for the 2-handed slam, gets fouled. Bona hits the floor. Hugporty stays on her feet. You love to see that. Bona's just playing through the contact. We love to see that. We'll see Hugporty to the foul line for 2 here. And we have Bridges, how many? He ended up with 12. So Bridges doesn't even score 15. None of our player props are coming to fruition here, guys. None of the player props happened because it was too much of a blowout. Bridges doesn't get 15. He ends up with 12. Brunson doesn't get 30. He ends up with 20 whatever. Embiid doesn't get 30. He ends up with like 26. Hugporty knocks down the first free throw. We love to see that. Huck knocked down your free throws, brother. We got 50 seconds to go here. Josh Hart doesn't get 12, 5, and 5. He's short on assists. Edgecombe doesn't get 20. Cat doesn't get 25. George doesn't get 20. Maxey doesn't get 30. We're missing out on all of our player props. It makes getting bingo that much harder. Probably not going to get it now. We're so close. Needed Brunson 30 and George for 20. Well, whatever. I'd prefer this. Hugporty knocked down 2 free throws. Yes, sir. 39-point lead for the Knicks. Let's do it. Edgecombe up top, over to Grimes. Double step back 3 over Tyler Kolek, who's in the game now. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Hugporty picks up a foul, and Bone is going to go to the foul line for 2. Sons Jen said, Paul George is 7 points. I don't want to hear about him ever again. I mean, just because the Celtics' pitiful defense made him look good doesn't mean that the Knicks were going to do that. Knicks definitely weren't going to allow that. Paul Wall, what's up, Paul? Zeddy, what's up, Zeddy? Knicks fan said tech on the bingo. Yeah, let's fill it in. I have it filled in here. Let's just update the card now. Bona knocks down the first free throw. He's got another one coming. Philly fans can get a late lunch on the way home. Nah, if I was a Philly fan, I'd be sick to my stomach. But that's me. We're built different over here. We actually care about our team. We'd show up to the Garden. These dudes, they don't know what it means to show up for your team. Hugporty has it up top, being guarded by Bona, hands it off to Clarkson. Clarkson pulls it out, being guarded by Bona on a switch. Clarkson's gonna dance with it. Jordan Clarkson, go get me a bucket, JC. Blows past Bona, wild scoop layup, got it to go. Go get me a bucket, Jordan Clarkson. Love to see it. Love to see a bucket getter go get you a bucket. Here comes Oubre bringing it down, being guarded by Shaman. They get it over to Edgecombe up top. Why is Edgecombe still in this game? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Edgecombe dancing with it. Shot clock winding down. Game clock winding down. 5 seconds to go. Edgecombe in the lane. Loses his balance. Loose ball. Bona able to pick it up. He's going to drive it down against Hugporty. He doesn't even get it off in time. He did get the little floater to go down, but he doesn't get it off in time, so that's going to be our score going into the pivotal fourth quarter here. 12 minutes on the clock, 122 to 83. This game is over. The best team already won. Get the 76ers up out of my face. Get them out. Get them out. This one's done. Mario said, dang, Knicks 40 plus? I hope so, Mario. I hope so. Embarrass them. Embarrass them. Our third stringers are way better than even their bench guys. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look. Something we didn't look at all night. I'm trying to do this with my left hand. Something we didn't do all night. Just that says stretch out, Sohan. Stretch it out. Mo Diawara, go catch a rhythm. Bakom Dalier, give us a couple of threes here. Kolek, get in on the action. All right, so scoring by quarter. This is ridiculous. My bad. This is ridiculous. My broom hit hit the desk. 43 points in the first. Hold on, let's go full screen for this. This game's over. It's been over for a while. 43 in the first for the Knicks. 38 in the second. Knicks, you were one basket away from having a 40-point second quarter, and they had a 41-point third quarter. Whatever happens in the fourth quarter, it don't even matter. This one's over. This one's over. Ram Jam said, who's next? Well, we're going to have to wait and see. I mean, Cleveland extended their series at least one more game, so that'll go at least 5. Knicks get the rest, OG Anunoby. Beautiful decision not to play him here tonight. Didn't even need him. Didn't even need him, guys. Amy said, don't hurt yourself with the broom, Chevy. We need you for the next series. We're good. The only thing getting hurt is the desk and the cup holder I got over there that I smacked earlier in the game. Skomberg said 40.4 with the bench. Not impossible. We got some hoopers on the bench. Ellie, what up, Ellie? Ellie Muzkov. Pistons for sure? I don't know, man. I don't know. I would definitely pick the Pistons to win that series for sure. I would pick the Pistons, but I'm not 100% on it. G4, give me some Mo. Want to see some Mo Diawara tonight, man. Knicks fan said, is McBride leading in points? McBride's our leader in points scored tonight, guys. McBride is our leader in points scored tonight. We can take a look at it here. Towns ends up with 17. Josh Hart with 17 on 4 made threes for Big Josh. He was lighting it up from the perimeter today. Mikal Bridges with 12, although he was fantastic tonight. 4 boards, 6 assists for Mikal Bridges as well. Jalen Brunson with 22, and Deuce McBride leading the way, 25 big old points. And they shortchanged him 2 points because he should have had an and 1 4-point play. But they ruled it on the floor, and he just knocked down 2 free throws instead. Anthony said TK 10 assists in the fourth. Speaking of, Mario said some store owners owes everyone in New York City free New York City steaks and cheese sandwiches. Yeah, they should put it for free. You know what? If you walk into the store with a broom on your shoulder like this is what I would do. If I owned a store and I was like, walk in with a broom on your shoulder, I'm giving you half a cheesesteak sandwich for free. On me. On the Knicks. I'm going to send the bill to the New York Knicks. They could afford it, right? Captain Mass said, all right, Chevy, everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you, Captain Mass. Remember to go ahead. It gives you free time to go hang out with Mom and have a good rest of the night. Of course, we will be back for the late game here tonight, y'all. We will be back for the late game. George said Mo Diawara will break the three-point record. I hope so, man. I hope so. We need 3 more. They took one of the threes away from us, man. They shortchanged us. We need 3 more made threes to break the record. We need 2 threes to at least tie the record. At least put yourself on the record book, Knicks, by tying the record, and then we'll worry about breaking it. Give me at least 2 more threes to tie it, and then we'll get hyped for breaking the record. So we're going to start the fourth quarter here. Let's get rid of this so we don't have spoilers. I don't know what the score is. I didn't look at it. Just missed it. Here we go. We're back in. And, of course, all the bench players are in there. This one's been over for a while. Dadier, Alvarado is out there as well, along with Hukporty. Kolek, a step back three for Edgecombe is out there? Is that Edgecombe? Edgecombe is going to stay out there. Why? Why is Edgecombe staying out there? To get the Hukporty down the lane, layup. Can't get the layup to go, but he does get fouled. He's going to the foul line for 2. All right, we need threes, guys. Remember, we need threes. We don't just got to get trigger happy and start jacking up threes, but we do need threes. We have Pacom, Dadier, Hukporty, Shame, Alvarado, and Kolek out there. All right, I'm trying to get us going here. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Trying to get us going. I got something for us. I got something cooking. Here we go. We got something cooking. There we go. We're good. We're good. Wambag said, it's so crazy how the Westchester Knicks have seen the entire fourth quarters in playoff games. I'm so happy for them to have this moment. That is pretty crazy, bro. I didn't even think about that. My guy Jason said, GG's. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for your generosity, big dog. Dalen Terry dancing with it. Euros down the lane. Can't get the layup to go, but gets fouled by Tyler Cole. He's going to the foul line for 2. All right, don't turn this into a foul fest, guys. Come on. Let's hoop. Let's get some threes up there. Let's get some threes up there. No love from the refs. OMG, I can't watch. Only listen. I thought the game was over. That was just the end of the third? That was just the end of the third. No love. Yep. 123 as Hukporty split the free throws to 83 as Dalen Terry throws up an air ball at the foul line. It's not a normal air ball where it's short. It was an air ball where it was wide right. It hit the backboard, didn't even touch the rim. And the Knicks traded that guy for Jose Alvarado, by the way. What a trade. What a trade. Ian Parkin said, rest the purple suit. We need it for the next series. Oh, we're only wearing it for the Knicks. And if the Knicks lose, we'll change outfits. If the Knicks lose, we'll change outfits. Dalen Terry tried to throw it off of Alvarado. He just caught that. You can tell he's played some dodgeball before. He caught that in the gut. Alvarado picks up his handle. Gets it over to Kolek, coming to his right, up top to Dadier. Dadier driving it down, back to Kolek. Tried to get the extra pass to Alvarado, gets knocked out of bounds. Ooh, gave the Knicks, pressed the wrong button, my bad. Terry did knock down the second free throw at least. How do you shoot up an air ball on the first free throw and then knock down the second free throw? Kay Hazy said, we dodged that Terry bullet. Brother, there were some people crashing out that the Knicks traded Dalen Terry for Jose Alvarado because Dalen Terry's like 6'7", Alvarado's 6 feet, barely. Because Alvarado knocks down a floater. And I'm like, all right, you don't watch basketball. Draper Hernandez, appreciate you, Draper. Hope you're having a good time tonight, brother. Appreciate you. I know I am. Edgecombe dancing with it against Hukporty. They kick it out to Edwards. A deep left wing three for him. He can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. And it's a loose ball foul in area. Hukporty. Come on, refs. Let's not start blowing the whistle. Let's get up out of here. And then it's a whole lot of pushing and shoving. We don't got to do all this. And Shaman walking away. Shaman walking away. He's like, no, we good. Shaman's like, I'm not trying to do nothing. Like, we're up 41 points. I'm not trying to do nothing right now. There you go, Shaman. There you go. He said we good. He dabs up Bona. He's like, I'm good. My bad. Whatever happened, I don't care. We're up by 41. We don't want nothing going on. Bona hands it off to Edgecombe. You love to see Landry Shaman make a smart decision there. Edgecombe up top, coming to his right. That's why we're not seeing Jeremy Sohan in the game right now. Edgecombe, the fall away midi, can't get it to go. Edgecombe probably just wants to stay in the game and play, knowing this is his last game of the season. Hit ahead, Alvarado, pass fake, down the lane, wired lefty layup, can't get it to go. Hukporty, volleyball, spikes that ball off the board, trying to get an offensive rebound. He can't. They leave it off for Edgecombe. Cross-court pass. Edwards will fire up another three. He'll miss another three. I can tell, based off of the release that was going off. I see Mo Diawara up off the bench. He's coming into the game. Mo Diawara, you got to knock down some threes, brother. You get over to Shamit. Shaman on the left, in the left corner, coming to his right, now has it on the wing. He's going to dance with it against Barlow, coming to his right, to kick it out to Hukporty, line up a three. Oh, he does, give it to us. He can't get it to go. Rebounded by Edgecombe. Hukporty knocks down a three, I'm going crazy. Hukporty knocks down a three, Terry all the way to the basket against Huck. Floater can't get it to go. Rebounded by Dadier. Pacom Dadier, bringing it down, cross-court pass. Alvarado, the lone guy who hasn't hit a three, line me up. Got it to go, Jose getting in on the party. Everybody getting threes. Everybody in on the action. Now 2 more threes. A pull-up three from Justin Edwards comes up short. 2 more threes. 2 more threes, y'all. Dadier bringing it down. Pull up. Pull up. Oh, come on, Dadier. Pull up with confidence. I don't care if they're closing out to you. Pull up, Dadier. Pull up. Kwame Robinson. What's up, Kwame? 44 points? Oh, brother, it's a beatdown. It's been a beatdown for a while. Keep them under 100. That's my new goal right now. We have 2 goals in this game, guys. 2 goals we got to keep an eye on because the bingo card is effectively done. We're not hitting any of these player plops, unfortunately, because it's been a blowout. 2 more threes, Mario. That's goal number 1. Got to get the record. Other goal, keep them under 100 points again. 2 goals here tonight. Got to hit 2 more threes to break the record, 1 more to tie the record, 2 more to break the record. And then we also need to keep them under 100 points. Mo Diawara is in the game to get over to Mo. They hand it off to Kolek. Kolek up top. We have 9:20 to go here. Kolek swings through to his left, over to Huck, down the lane, throws up the floater. Can't get it to go off the back of the rim. Battle for the loose ball rebound. And Huck Porty ends up fouling him. Come on, big Huck. Come on, big Huck. Out there hacking and whacking away. Okay, the Sixers can still pull off this comeback. Crazy. Crazy. In their dreams, brother. Mario, Kolek shoot it. Somebody shoot it. Dadia, I'm so mad he didn't pull up in transition there. He pump fake, tried to swing it out to the corner, but he was still open. Just shoot that 3, Dadia. Game is over. Game is over. You don't got to worry about it. We're trying to break a record. They hand it off to Edwards. Edwards kicks it over to Dalen Terry. Dancing with it against Kolek. Dadia comes from behind, knocks the ball loose. Good defense, good help defense from Dadia there. I love saying his name. My guy, Pacom Dadia. You gotta say it with the accent. You have to. Gotta throw a little stank on the end of it. Jason said, feed up, another easy win for the squad. Yes, sir. Get it into Terry. He'll fire up a right corner 3. He'll knock it down. I don't care what the lead is. I don't care what anything is. I want them under 90, under 100 points for the game. Kolek's bringing it down. Leans in. Layup for Kolek. Got it to go. I want them under 100 points for the game. And I want 2 more threes to break the record. Terry pulls it out. They get it up top to Bona. Bona driving it down. Spins off. 2-handed slam. Can't get it to go. Gets fouled again. That's another foul on Huck Porty. He got 4 fouls already. Huck Porty trying to pull it in Dem Bona and get fouled out of this game. He's got 4 fouls now. Who are we putting in? Sohan? All right, Sohan, get ready. Jagged Terry. What's up, Jagged? Kenta. What's up, Kenta? Maybe next time you can put the bingo card opponent less than 100 points. We'll see. We'll see. I already have an idea as to what we're going to do next year alongside the bingo card. I already got ideas. We're working on them. Adem Bona at the foul line for 2 free throws. Misses the first free throw. Got to hold him down, y'all. Hold him down. Hold him down. Missed free throws and all. And the Knicks yucking it up on the bench. You love to see it. You love to see a Knicks squad yucking it up on the bench, having a good time out there. Me and my half-transparent broom over here, we're also just chilling, having a good time. Porty. Bona does knock down the second free throw. Kolek hands it off to Davier. Gets it back to Kolek. Kolek up top, coming to his right at the Huck Porty screen. Kolek driving it down, step back, crossover to his left, spins, kicks it out. Mo Diawara, line me up, give it to me. Throws up a wild shot, barely grazes the rim, hits the backboard. They get it over to Barlow, bringing it down the other way. All right, he had to get a tough miss out the other way. Sohan comes over, gets a block on the help side. Kolek hit ahead to Sohan. Sohan pushing. Sohan coming to his left. Kicks it out to Kolek, coming to his right. Gets caught in the air, lobs it over the top to Sohan. Kicks it in the corner to Diawara. They try to get it back up top to Kolek. Gets knocked out of the air by Terry. Bullet pass back inside to Sohan. Inside pass to Huck Porty. 2-handed slam for Big Huck. Look at the passing from Sohan. Connective player, Jeremy Sohan. We love to see that. We love to see Jeremy Sohan be a nice connective player. We're under 8 to go now. Timer and score don't even really matter. But again, 2 goals here. Keep them under 100. And for the Knicks to knock down 2 more threes, we need it. Terry down the lane, leaves it inside. Barlow, 2-handed slam. Come on, guys. Come on. 132-90. Here comes Kolek bringing it down. Kolek coming to his left, driving it down in the lane. Tries to leave it off. Ball knocked out of his hands. He picks it back up, spins, and he lays it up and in. And then he taps. Down Terry on the butt like, good try, kid. Good try, buddy. Good try. But I'd be dropping 30 in the G League on the regular. Dalen Terry down the lane, kicks it in the corner to Barlow. Up top, Justin Edwards. He's going to pump fake, drive to his right, stops in the mid-range, puts up the jumper over Davier, and he knocks it down. Solid defense from Davier there. 134-92. All right, they only got 8 more points left to go, Knicks. You got to hold them under 100. Kolek puts up the deep 3. Comes up short. Guys, we need 2 more threes. You can't tell me we're not going to get 2 more threes here tonight. Mike Brown, put Deuce McBride back in the game. Tell him to go in there and just start jacking up some shots. We're going to get a timeout here. We got 6:49 to go. It's not looking great. King Free said, keep that fit going, Sheppy. Let's go, Knicks. Oh, we're going to keep it. The only time we're going to change outfits is every single time the Knicks lose, and hopefully we never have to change outfits again. We will wear this outfit up until the Knicks lose, and then we will wear another outfit. And if the Knicks lose again, we'll change outfits. Every time the Knicks lose, we'll change outfits. That's going to be the rule we're going to have for this playoff run. We are 6:49 to go, so we'll let our timer run down. Mark said, we'll get our threes, come on. Yeah, come on, guys. It's just 2 more. We've only hit 1 3 here in this quarter. Who hit the 3, too? Who hit the 3? I can't remember. Shamit? Shamit hit 1 3. Yeah, come on. Amy said, smart wardrobing on the Chevy show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mark said, the threads are working. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I ain't changing the outfit. I ain't doing that. You lose, we change the outfit. Right? That's the rule. That's the rule. Knicks up by 42 points, by the way. My goodness. My goodness. GTA hit the 3. That's right. That's right. Didn't Shamit also hit a 3 in this quarter? Am I crazy? How many threes does the Knicks have? What is the record again? The record is 25 threes. How many threes does the Knicks have? Tell me it's 24. 23? 24? The Knicks have 24 made threes. So they only need 1 more to tie the record and 2 more to break it. Why we're rooting for 2. That's right. Mario said 2 more threes. Kolek, come on, gotta hit him. Gotta hit him. I mean, I'll take it from anybody. Diawara, knock me down. Davier, Huck Porter, you want to heave a couple of them out there? I want it. I want it too, Huck. I want him too. Take how it said Mo D is cold. He needs playing time. Yeah. I will say, DCO love 8 more wins to go for the trophy. Yes, sir. Just 8 more, guys. Just 8 more wins. I will say, not the last time, I don't remember when it was exactly. I think it was the last game. Maybe it was 2 games ago. I saw Mo Diawara sitting on the bench before the game started, and it was panning across the Knicks bench, and everybody was like setting themselves up and sitting down. And Mo Diawara had like an ice pack or a heat pack or whatever wrapped around the bottom of his so if this is your hammy, your quad, bottom of your quad, under leg over here, right here, this area right here. He had like an ice pack or something wrapped under there. So he's got to be dealing with something. I don't think he's fully 100% healthy, which is not great, obviously, but he's not a part of the regular rotation. But that might be part of the reason why we're not even really leaning into him during this playoff run, but also because he's a second-round rookie. Jay Hammer said, shooting threes is running up the score? No, it's not. It's just playing basketball. We're not trying to run up the score. We're just playing basketball. Georgie? What's up, Georgie? Old school. What's up, old school? Yeah, Mo is ice cold. He is ice cold. He is. Nate Yak said, who's running it up? You want us not to score? That's what I'm saying, yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're just playing basketball. We got 7 minutes to go. What are we supposed to do? Take 24-second violations? We just got to play basketball. Marty said, just trying to break a record, brother? We just trying to break a record. We just trying to have a good time. We just playing basketball. It's really what we're doing. We're not doing anything complicated. We're not trying to run up the score. We're just playing basketball. We're going to run our offense. We're going to take smart shots. And hopefully we knock down 2 more threes. Derek Howell sweeping. Get him up out of here. Fung Pei said, can someone ask Jay Hammer if he has me muted? I can never see him. Maybe he does, brother. Maybe he does. Trendon Wofford on the left wing, being guarded by Mo Diawara. Wofford hands it off to Justin Edwards. He's going to cross over, pull back 3. He's going to come up short. Davier the rebound. 6:30 to go. Davier gets it over to Diawara. Diawara on the right wing. Coming to his left up the Huck screen. Gets it over to Davier. Gets it over to Kolek. Gets it up top to Diawara. Gets it over to Huck Porty. Huck Porty hands it off to Kolek. Kolek coming to his right. Dancing with it. Crosses over. Down the lane. Shovels it inside the Sohan. Sohan to handle the pass. Sohan in the post. Kicks out to Kolek. Extra pass Diawara. Straight away 3. A deep one. Can't get it to go. It's a deep one. Rebounded by Justin Edwards. They get it over to Justin Edwards bringing it down. We're past the halfway point here in this fourth quarter. Knicks still need 2 more threes. Bona to the basket. Hop step in the lane. Lost the handle. Battling for it. Flips it up with the right hand. Got it to go down from a Bona. All right, come on, Knicks. Come on, Knicks. 2 more threes. Come on, give us the record. At least tie the record. At least tie the record. Kolek dancing with it, coming to his right. Kolek shoves it over to Davier down the lane. He's got a lane in the basket. Lefty layup gets blocked by Bona. Loose ball. Sohan picks it up. Inside to Davier. Reverse layup got it to go that time. 5:20 to go. 2s are cool. 3s are cooler. We want 3s, y'all. We want 3s. 136-94. Dalen Terry against Kolek. They kick it out to Justin Edwards. Driving it down in the paint. Layup with the left hand. Got it to go down. All right. Also, our goal of keeping them under 100 is not looking great either. They got to score 3 points or less through the final 5 minutes. Can you do it, Knicks? Can you do it for me? Kolek up top. Kolek gets it over to Davier, curling off the screen. Little one-legged fall-away jumper off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Jabari Walker. Here comes Wofford. Wofford hit ahead to Terry. Terry on the right wing. He's going to attack Diawara. He's going to try and blow past him. In the paint. Hop step. Shoves it over to Jabari Walker. Gets blocked by the rim. Bona picks up the loose ball and he flips it up and in. I know why Bona didn't play a whole lot in this series, but considering the limitations you have with Joel Embiid, surprised we didn't see him give him a couple more opportunities. Huck Porty turns it over. They got 98 points. Dalen Terry the other way for the two-handed slam. And there's the 100 points. We lost out on one goal. We lost out on one goal to keep him under 100. All right, come on, guys. Start jacking up some threes here. Kolek coming to his left. Being guarded by Terry. Kolek gets past him down the lane. Tries to get over to Huck Porty. Turns it over. Hit ahead. Dalen Terry to the basket. Gets fouled. He's going to the foul line for two. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Jason said, I'm just over here sweeping for no reason. I'm over here holding onto a broom like it's a weapon. I don't know. We don't even know what we're doing, brother. We don't know what we're supposed to do here. We don't know how to act. We don't know how to act, Jason. I don't know how to act. No love from the ref said, I can let go of the Embiid grudge now. That was a soul-destroying series. The leg back has been gotten. Just keep your head down and stay out of trouble, Joel. Yeah. Stay out of the way, brother. Just stay out of the way. Let the real teams compete now. League's passed you by, man. League's passed you by. As a matter of fact, at this point, you're holding back Maxey and Edgecombe. Team's got to move on from you. Sean Gun said, can't wait for Embiid to blame this on the refs. Oh, you know he's going to. I don't think Embiid has ever had an interview where he's taken accountability ever once in his life. Kolek bringing it down. They did knock down the other free throw. Kolek throws a slip pass and the Sohan gets fouled. He's going to the foul line for two. John Corley said, we're sweeping the Sixers out of Philly. Crazy. We came to Philly and had 2 dominant wins down here in Philly, man. 2 dominant wins. Jay Hammer said, Bona 30, new bingo. It's all right, brother. Let's stick around. Real fans are going to stick around to the end, and I got something for us. Sohan at the foul line. Misses the first free throw. Come on, Jeremy. Come on, Big So. Come on, J So. Jason said, Mitch Poster was exactly what we needed in this series. Yeah, we walked away with a poster. We walked away with a couple of dominant victories, 39 in game 1. We'll see what we get here in game 2. Sohan does knock down the second free throw. We got a 36-point lead in this one. We had a dominant blowout win in game 1. Dominant blowout win in game 2. Justin Edwards picks up his handle, gets it over to Bona. Bona hands it off to Terry. Terry up top, being guarded by Sohan. Guys, we're winding down this fourth quarter. I'm not feeling good about these 2 threes, man. Terry knocks down the pulled back jump shot. Gets fouled by Sohan. And then he points to Sohan. Let's not get any silliness going on either. Let's not do that. Young On said, is the bench aware? They got to be aware. They for sure got to be aware. Jason said, without OG is absolutely incredible. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. They did it without OG. Yeah, absolutely. Terry misses the free throw. Kolek will bring it down. Get over to Davier. Bakum Davier bringing it down left side of the court. Hands it back off to Kolek. Kolek going to run a pick and roll with Sohan. Kolek up top. Come on, y'all. We need threes. Picks up his handle. Gets it over to Huck. Hands it back off to Kolek. Dancing around the screen. Coming to his left. Down the lane. Kicks it out. Mo Diawara. Pump fakes. Coming to his right. Spins. Shot clock running down. Step back. Pump fake. Leans in. Looking for the foul. Doesn't get it. It's a shot clock violation. 3:11 to go. Guys, we need threes. Diawara. Swing that over to Davier for the 3. 2 more threes, guys. At least one. Come on. Raymond said these guys are messing up this game. I'm saying, Raymond, right? Like, give us at least attempt these threes. You're not even attempting threes. Justin Edwards, foul line, pull-up jumper. We don't care, brother. We don't care. You already scored over 100. So that one's gone. I don't even care. The only thing I care about is us getting up threes. Get up the threes, Knicks. At least shoot them. If you miss them, you miss them. At least shoot them. Kolek bringing it down. Hands it off to Sohan. Coming to his right. Hands it off to Davier. Davier back to Kolek. Knicks are just, going through their motions, running their offense. Not even looking at the basket. Davier putting his head down in the paint. Leaves it off Huck Porty. Gets blocked by Terry. And he gets fouled. And Terry looked like he's trying to pick a fight with somebody. He looks like he's trying to pick a fight with somebody, but the Knicks don't care. They're like, all right, brother, keep acting like a weirdo over there. We're just over here winning by 40. Mark said, we may not get these threes. They're not even looking at the basket from 3-point range, Mark. They're just running their offense. They're swinging the ball inside and looking for these easy drop-off passes, which they're getting. Huck Porty would go to the foul line for 2 free throws here, but like, we're trying to get these threes, man. We're trying to get these threes off. Niall Dimitri, what's up, Niall? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you and yours, brother. Wambag said, at ESPN having a Sixers morning, Breen is enjoying it, but has to sound partial or impartial. He has to sound impartial. Yeah. Well, another thing that I'm a little upset about, too, this is down to a 32-point lead. Knicks. Come on. Come on. Old School said, why does Lowry never play? He's effectively an assistant coach on this team. He's playing the Udonis Haslem role. I don't even know if he has anything left in the tank at all. You know, they pretty much signed him his last contract year to be like the Udonis Haslem. He's pretty much retiring after this year. He was pretty much retired this year. Again, he acted mostly as an assistant coach than a basketball player. I don't even know if he played at all this year. Yak said, you're ruining our three-point percentage. I don't even know if they're doing that yet because they're not even shooting them. They're not even shooting them. We're still shooting 57% from three. We're 24 of 42. They're 7 of 31. Knicks fan said we were up by 44 at most, I'm pretty sure. We can look down here. Yeah, we were. Up by 44 points. We've led for 97% of the game. You'll love to see it. Their largest lead of the game? 2 points. When the game started, they went up 2-0. Literally. That was their largest lead of the game, and we never looked back. Knicks fan said we were up 40. Yeah, we were up 44 at most. John Mazzola said, are we getting greedy? For this individual game? Yeah. Overall? No. It's a process. And we've talked about it. We've talked about it. Even at halftime, we talked about it. Floyd Patron? Or Patron? Patron, I assume. What's up, Floyd? Team Embiid is broom. Yeah, they're getting up out of here, brother. We're sweeping them about. We're getting them out of the building. Angel said they're having sympathy and don't want to run up the score. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Sons Jen said, do it. Get greedy. Who cares? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for this individual game, absolutely we're getting greedy. Overall, for the playoff series, get your rest. Get ready for round one. Yeah, I mean, get ready for game one of the conference finals. Crazy said, do you think he's going to cry again? Nah, because he knew this was coming. He knew this was coming. That shot by Kawhi Leonard keeping him out of the conference finals was his best and only shot to make the conference finals that year. That might have been the reason he cried, because he might have known it. He might have known it. Take Hubby said, that's soft, bury them. I mean, they're already buried, Tay. They're already buried. They're just stomping on the grave now. Tony Madrano, what's up, Tony? They don't know the record is on the line. They got to know the record is on the line, right? Somebody's got to have to tell them at some point. Isaiah Garner said, if Sohan is lucky to be on the championship caliber team, I know Sohan is lucky to be on the championship caliber team. I mean, he would have been on one anyway. He was on the Spurs. If he would have stayed on the Spurs, he would have just, he would have been there, probably would have been there anyway. Rog D guy said, been watching the Knicks in 1978. Best I've ever felt about their chances for a championship. Let's go, Knicks. Fantastic content, brother. Appreciate you, Rog. Appreciate you, man. Love having you in the chat, brother. Isaiah Garner said Embiid had 2 chances to get to the conference finals and end the finals and blew it. I mean, he's never made it out of the second round. He's never even gotten to the conference finals. Huck Porty the foul line for 2, knocked down your free throws. Misses the first one. Tony said, as a Knicks fan, you got to be greedy. You got to. You got to. Let's get back to here. Huck Porty misses both. I don't care about free throws. I care about threes, guys. We have 2:30 to go. Come on. Come on. We got this. Jack them up. Jack them up. And I don't think they will. I think they're just going to run their offense, not really look to take a bunch of threes here. I don't like it. Again, give me one more three to at least tie the record and get in the record books. Johnny Broom to the rim, gets the layup to go down. They get it into Sohan. Sohan will bring it down, gets it over to Kolek. Kolek up top, gets it over to Davier, down the lane, pulls it back out. Davier up top, being guarded by Terry, gets it over to Diawara. Diawara gets it over to Kolek. Kolek, look for a three, man. Come to us right off the screen. Look for the three. Gets into the mid-range. Mid-range pull-up jumper. That's not what we need. That's not what we need. It's not what we need. I'm so disappointed. How did they find a way to disappoint me? On a night like tonight, why do I feel disappointed? Johnny Broom throws up a brick. And a loose ball foul on Jabari Walker. All right, we don't care, refs. Come on. 1:49 to go. Side out of bounds for the Knicks. Threes, Knicks. Threes. Come on. Amy said he's going to miss his two instead. How do I feel disappointed in a 30-plus blowout win on the road in Game 4? How do I feel disappointed? How does that happen? Knicks, how do you find a way to make me feel that way at the end of this game? Dadia down the lane, tries to get over to Huck, and turns it over. What are we doing? Spray that thing out for threes. Just catch and shoot. They kick it out. Edwards will fire up a three. How do they get more open three-point attempts than us? Dadia, throw over to Kolek. Kolek, stop and pop. No, he's going to throw a lob up top to Sohan. He's going to throw it down with two hands. I like feeding the big man. I like rewarding Sohan there. But I also want threes. 1:25 to go, and I don't even think they're going to get the attempts, guys. I don't even think they're going to be able to attempt them. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let's make sure we have our score right, too, by the way. It's 139 to 109. Knicks almost turned it over. Sohan has it. Sohan spins. Hands it off to Kolek. There's a three. Get us on the board. Misses it. And a loose ball foul. Loose ball foul in the 76ers. So we get the ball back. Give me at least 1-3 to get to tie the record so our name is on the record book there as well. No, we have free throws, right? We're in the bonus. Disgusting, guys. Disgusting. Disgusting. Mark said Colas missed one. Yeah. That was their chance. That was their chance to tie it. The earliest the Knicks will play is a week from today. OG Anunoby, get your rest, big dog. As Sohan knocks down the first free throw, he's got another one coming. Get your rest, big dog. We love to see that. We have 1 minute to go. My timer's going to run out. Timer don't even matter. We have 1 minute to go. I can't believe we're not going to get at least one more three. Elite prayers. What's up, Elite? Nikki said, Kolek really struggling? I mean, they're not really trying to run offense, Nikki. They're just going through the motions here. Edwards driving it down, out to Broom. He'll line up the three. We don't care. He knocks it down. We don't care, brother. We don't care. We don't care. Don't dribble out the clock, Sohan. Go get me a basket. Gonna put his head down, attack. Then get out to Mo Diawara. They get over to Kolek. Kolek gets over to Dadia. Dadia, give it to me. Dadia got us a three. Oh, we're still live, brothers. We're still live. We did it. We're on the record book. Broom will throw up a three. He'll miss it. Don't dribble out the clock. Don't dribble out the clock. We're gonna dribble out the clock. Are we going to dribble out the clock? Don't dribble out the clock, Knicks. Don't dribble out the clock. They're going to dribble out the clock. I can't believe they're going to dribble out the clock. I can't believe they just dribbled out the clock. Can't believe it. 30-point win for the Knicks. 144 to 114. But we are on the record book at least. At least we made the record book. Porty, heave it. Heave it from three. Take the three. Take the three. We don't care about these guys. Shoot it. Shoot it. Break the record. They're not going to shoot it. They're not going to shoot it. But that is going to wrap us up right there. Son of Jen said someone told him no. Yeah. When Sohan was bringing the ball down, he looked over at the bench to check with his coaches. He's like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Right? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? That's going to wrap it up, though. That's going to wrap it up. The Knicks tie the record. They don't get to break the record. The Gas man himself. That's it. Eastern Conference, here we come. In a dominant fashion. In an extremely dominant fashion. Series started with a blowout. Series ends with a blowout. Couldn't end any other way. What a beautiful moment. What a beautiful moment. That's going to wrap us up right there. We will stay live. Of course, we're going to end this stream here. We're going to start another stream. We will be live for the game right after this, which is 7:30, I believe. We can double check real quick. Yep, 7:30. San Antonio taking on Minnesota. Game 4 there. That series, of course, is 2-1. We'll check in with that one, but we had a great time here tonight, right? We had a great time here. Earl Harrow, what's up, Earl? Win with dignity, bro. Congratulations to all Knicks fans, and happy Mother's Day to all mothers of our beloved Knicks fans. Dignity? Embiid got dignity over there, whining and crying after every game. Dignity left this series a long time ago, brother. It left this series a long time ago. Mark Avon, appreciate you, brother. Foonpay, appreciate you. Amy Machua. C. Tyler. DB, appreciate you. George, on to the next round. So the earliest the Knicks will play will be a week from today. Game 1, the earliest it could be, is next Sunday, which is, I believe, the 17th, right? 7 days from today. A week from today, yeah. Next Sunday on the 17th. That is the earliest Game 1 of the conference finals can be. That is, of course, if the other series doesn't continue to be extended. So, there we go. Knicks made it back to the conference finals. They made it back to at least where they were last year. Job not done. Job not done. Whew. Well, that's going to wrap us up. It's going to wrap us up. I mean, we've talked about it. Fourth quarter was just a formality. We were just having fun. Mark said we were not proven otherwise. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, unfortunately, we did not get bingo. We didn't get bingo. But we got to find a way to reward the community for a blowout win. So, I appreciate you guys. As always, I appreciate you guys. And shout out everybody who made it all the way to the tail end of the game, even though this game was decided a long time ago. Of course, that didn't work. Of course, this game was decided a long time ago. And the hanging out in the fourth quarter was just a formality because we stick around for every single Knicks game, no matter the result. So shout out everybody in the chat. I appreciate you for hanging out with us. Unfortunately, because of the blowout, we couldn't get bingo. But I'm going to reward the community for the blowout anyway. Reward everybody out in the chat for hanging out with us till the very, very end here. And as always, shout out all of the channel members, whether you were gifted a membership or you decided to become a member, all on your own. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me here tonight. Thank you guys very, very much. Very fun. And like I said, we will be back for more Knicks content. Of course, for more Knicks content. But we're going to be off with the Knicks for at least a week. It feels weird. Doesn't it feel weird to end your series early and have a ton of rest before the start of the next series? My goodness, they handle business without OG Anunoby. My goodness. They blew him out with Anunoby. They blew him out without Anunoby. None of it mattered. This team just could not compete with the Knicks. And we're going to wrap it up right there. Of course, we'll be live for the remainder of the playoff game, so it's not like we won't see each other. If you guys want to come in and talk Knicks at any point during this week, of course, we'll be live every single night. We'll be live later tonight in about an hour. Exactly an hour, 7:15, we'll come back live, and we'll watch the next game, which is going to be the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves in Minnesota. San Antonio leading that series 2-1. Lana Mona said, no OG, no problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Durston, see you in a bit. Appreciate you, Durston. Appreciate you, Alyssa, AP, everybody. Cavs and Pistons beat each other up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is the goal. So every single time we will watch that series, it will be with, I don't care who wins, I just want you guys to beat each other up in mind. Amy said, it's a long time from now. Please let this version of the Knicks show up for the next series. It's a long time from now. True. Sometimes an extended period of rest like that is not great. Well, hopefully. A lot of guys are banged up. Anunoby's got to get rest. Towns got to get rest. He took a hard fall. Josh Hart has to heal up the hand. The hand's been hurting him, although he shot it like it wasn't hurting him here tonight. Nikki, appreciate you. Sean Martin, appreciate you, brother. And, of course, we'll be back for more Knicks coverage whenever the Knicks are back. We're not entirely sure when. We know the earliest they will be back is Sunday, but it's not guaranteed. It's all dependent on how far this Cavs-Pistons series goes. Does it go 6? Does it go 7? And if it does, the start of the next conference finals round is going to be pushed further back. But until then, appreciate you. Mark said, I need rest. I also need a little bit of rest. The doubleheaders as far as the San Antonio series is gone now. We don't have the San Antonio Spurs versus Minnesota Timberwolves were paired with the New York Knicks Philadelphia 76ers series. And so that possible doubleheader is gone. We're probably done with the Lakers and Thunder series because that one is up 3-0. We're probably done with that series as well, unless the Lakers want to shock the world and start to mount the comeback in that series. So we're locked in for Cavs, Pistons, the remainder of the playoffs, and San Antonio, Minnesota for the remainder of the playoffs up until we get into the next round. So that is the plan as far as the rest of the schedule goes. Chi-Chi said, Chef not letting this slide. Most fans need to apologize to Katrick. Three Eastern Conference Finals in a row. Put some respect on his name. That's a great point, Chi-Chi. It's a great point. Karl Anthony Towns, for all the slander he received during the regular season, needs to be absolutely adored on during this playoff run. He has been the key that has unlocked this Knicks team. My goodness, he's been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal. Sons Jen said, all those zesty investigators need to apologize. Yes, indeed they do. Yes, indeed they do. My man dominated a series that featured Joel Embiid. A Joel Embiid that everybody said, oh, he's finally healthy after that Celtics series. And no, he just went up against a really terrible front court that the Boston Celtics had that would have got exploited in a Knicks series. Celtics would have got swept too. We could just put it out there. They would have got swept too. Maybe they would have won one. Maybe they would have got hot from 3 in one game and won one. They would have had a little bit more respect than the 76ers team, but obviously they beat them in 7, and we swept them. And none of these games were particularly that close, except for maybe game 2 was a little close. But outside of that, none of these games were particularly close. DCL Love, appreciate you, brother. And with that being said, Sean Martin said only way Thunder beat the Knicks is through SGA flopping. Maybe. But we're going to worry about that when we get there. Right now, we have to be locked in with whoever comes out of that Pistons-Cavs series. But like I said, go hang out with your moms until we meet again later on tonight. Remember, Keanu O'Brien, appreciate you. Remember, brush teeth for bed. Stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Good night, everybody. Bye.